Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Games on Quick Hotfix. This is our Best of 2023 showcase. We are showcasing some of the best games of 2023. Closing it out for you tonight, we have Super Mario RPG Remake. We have a wonderful runner here with us. I will let him introduce himself.
Right now, yeah, I was pumping up your volume because I could do it.
I'm so sorry.
Could you say something for me real quick, Church?
Yeah, what's up? Hey, Spike, how's it going, friend?
Yeah, I can hear. I was like, did he say like right now? Yeah, what's up, everyone? I'm Spike Vegeta, and I'm going to be showcasing Super Mario RPG Remake in here, the speedruns of 2023. This game just came out a month and 2 months, month and a half. Say a month and a half ago. I forget how long it was ago. But this is Super Mario RPG was the first RPG I ever played in my life as a child. I remember renting it and being like, whoa, what is this? I can't just like jump on Goombas. I can't stomp on the Koopas out here. We're in this turn-based battle system. What is going on here? I always wanted to speedrun it. I was honestly too scared of running the game. But with Remake, I said, no, screw that. We're going to do it. And now I'm going to get to showcase to you, I think a lot of not just what I've worked on, but what the community, this brimming community of the Super Mario RPG Remake speedrunning community, has brought together. It's the route for this is changing like every single day. Literally, they're coming up with new optimizations. Shouts to people like Void, KDZ, Tokyo, and a bunch of others. But I can ramble on even longer, but we got a 3-hour speedrun we got to do. Let's hop into this sucker. I'm ready whenever y'all are to start it.
Yeah, whenever you want, you can just give a countdown.
Let's give a countdown. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. As you saw right there, we're going to be starting it on the normal difficulty. I don't know why I said starting it. We're going to be playing it on the normal difficulty, which is pretty similar to what you would get on the original, but there are new mechanics in the remake that we'll talk about as we go through. Anybody who hasn't played this version yet. By the way, if you love the original Super Mario RPG, guaranteed you will love this one. It's a extremely faithful remake. They really did their best to like hardly change anything about how the game flows, with the exception of a few extra battle mechanics that'll be fun to take advantage of as we go through. But yeah, we're playing on normal mode. If you play on breezy, I've never played it myself. From what I understand, enemies just have less health and they give more experience. There are speedrun categories both for playing on normal and on breezy, and also if you use turbo or not. Potentially those could get merged, people using turbo or not, later on. But for now, they're keeping them separated. We're just trying to get it figured out, like how many times can a human press a button? You know, what's fair, yada, yada, that sort of stuff. Anyways, this is the minute-long intro. Finally jumping in here. I don't know. Did I get a slow load? No, it's about right. All right, going through. One thing I love about speedrunning this game is that all the little things that you would change in the menu for, like, your customization and whatnot, it actually keeps that in memory throughout whichever file you're on. So I don't have to mess with that. So right there, going and doing some jumps. I'm not timing them because, as is the case with Super Mario RPG, you can time your blocks like you saw me use on that Terrapin, and I took 0 damage for that physical attack. You can also time your attacks. It is slightly faster due to lack of lag to not time the jumps in this opening. There's another mechanic that you're going to start seeing in the next fight after this, where it's the chain system. As you perfect block or perfect time your attacks, that chain system will build up, and you actually will gain percentage buffs for that. Here. Got here, do another one. This is the laggiest room in the game, by far. And yeah, it makes the game lag a little less if you don't time your jumps. But yeah, it's going to be a chain system. Basically, whenever you have a chain going, as you just chain your different blocks and attacks together, as whenever you're in intervals of 2, 3, or 5, or I should just say 2, 3, or 5 total, you will get percentage buffs. I believe it's at 5, you get a 25% buff. Don't quote me on that, but I do think that's correct. So actually, you can go for it. You can quote me. That's fine.
Good, because I'm gonna...
All right, we're tweeting these out. Everything, we're going to take it like the Bible. We're just going to put it out there. But yeah, so it's important that you keep that up basically the entire run. So from here, outside of a few very small exceptions, I'm going to try to keep up chain the entire run. I believe if you perfect chain the whole thing, it's like a little under 300 chain by the end of the run, something like that. But I just had a rock solid, perfect Bowser's Keep one. That's right. There's a lot you could have screwed up there. Would have been terrible. Anyways, I'm also looking at the chat. If y'all have any questions, I'll do my best to look over, answer anything for y'all. Again, for the most part, extremely faithful remake. That's cool because I like a lot about this speedrun that it's very dynamic. It's not just about combat optimization, menu optimization. It being a Mario game, also your movement is incredibly important throughout all of it. Just having generally good movement throughout the screens, but also avoiding any overworld encounters, as many of those as we can. So now we're dropping into Mario's house, dropping in the pad. Spike! What's up, Killico? How are you doing, gamer? I want to know specifically from you. Chat, how are we all doing? Is everyone done with their Christmas shopping? I got to run out after this and do some Christmas shopping. Church, are you done with your Christmas shopping?
Yes, I actually am.
Yo, let's go. I realized afterwards, I was like, oh, are places not closed tomorrow? I think they are.
I'm surprised places aren't closed tonight.
Right? They should have been closed for like a week. What are they doing? It's Christmas time, dang it. Gotta run back over to Bowser's Keep. Exor's gotta tell us, yeah, you suck. Go away. Again, I am in the interest of joining the Turbo team because they stayed incredibly faithful to the original, including down to you can only press one button to advance text. If you are a text-based RPG out there, please, for the love of God, put at least put all the buttons. Let me do this and mash your text. That would be awesome. I would love that. Have you ever ran a RPG of any sort, Church?
I've run many RPGs, yes.
Oh, many? Okay, I wasn't sure. I just know about the Grinch.
That's the one everybody knows about. I got my start in Final Fantasy Tactics, believe it or not.
Oh, really? I've never known this about you.
Yeah, that's because my
we were
time...
friends.
Look, my time is bad, and I've tried to hide it from every leaderboard to the point where Skate for a Living submitted my time for me, and I yelled at Skate. I was like, "No, you get rid of this
Skate.
You get rid of my time."
So dirty. Yeah, because we've all got those times where, like, I did a run, like you had the route up on the side.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't need to fill in the bottom of the leaderboard. Is it the bottom of the leaderboard for Tactics?
Let me check. Probably.
While we're checking on that, 8, 9, 10. I think I got like a 10 or 11 there. We were talking. So now I need to do this little flower jump. I need to jump on the side here. Yeah, all right, cool. Didn't see the battle. Drop back here, get a flower tap, and then run for it. Love it. And I'm actually going to use that flower tap right there. It's actually a strat that I found recently to contribute to the route. Tons of people, including Sean Cass, Void, it's really his route at the end of the day. And we've all been tweaking it. KDZ, Tokyo, myself, others have been contributing to it. Let's go ahead and do the jump right there. Untime it. Don't need to do anything. Oh, I actually wanted that to hit. Rather so I could block it. So I can start building up this chain. So there's a weird little quirk with Mario's basic jump in this game that a lot of people probably aren't familiar with. Every 2 times you use it, its base power actually goes up by 1. Now, that's not going to come into play a lot, but the fact that I used 4 jumps there when I technically could have just used 3 in like a basic attack is going to lose me a very small amount of time here early on in the run, but gain me back a more consistent strat later on because my jump will be just strong enough to be able to save a single attack on below me. The big cat dog thing in the sewers. I don't know. Is it a cat? Is it a dog? I've heard it called both. Anyways, let's cut over. I'm going to sell off all my mushrooms right now so I can barely afford a honey syrup. Yeah. Where are they? Maples at this point. Now they're honeys. And the jump shoes accessory from Mario. That's going to, as you would imagine, buff up his jump power. So that is a more powerful weapon here for the early parts of the run. Now here we get what used to be a completely missable frog coin in the original. However, they actually did, and ooh, look at that slick little whoop, little zip in there. That was great. I was gonna say they actually made that not missable now. That little frog coin chest used to be if you couldn't do that in the original, what I just did, you just never got that thing. And I'm glad the devs were like, we're gonna stay completely faithful, but that was stupid. So there's now just another toad that just kind of roams around there. It definitely would be a time loss. Very technically, there's a point I could get that frog coin much later in the run. That would actually be slightly more optimal, but I don't know anybody who's like, oh, I'm gonna get that sweaty. I'm gonna wait till then. Because then if you miss that, then you're definitely losing time. Anyways, still keeping the same charm as the original. Mario, the silent protagonist of this RPG, showing off everything in a charade style about what's going on in the plot. A little bit of tech right here. Every time the game wants to tell you a little tutorial, if you just hold down, that actually buffers it. And if you mash out the A button, that'll clear the text box, and then you don't have to go through the tutorial. It's great, as opposed to having to wait, tap down, then go. Now we head out here. We're going to see, chat, what in front of you is about to be peak performance. The MVP of this speedrun, Mr. Mallow himself, the tadpole. Definitely a tadpole.
My favorite tadpole.
I've never seen a froggier looking frog than that. The people have definitely brought up it's a little unfortunate that Nintendo games on the Switch. I come to expect, because there's like Pokemon speedruns that are like, there's a cutscene skip. It skips like 4 cutscenes in the whole game. Like,
yeah.
Nintendo's still like, I'm not really feeling the whole cutscene skip thing. That seems kind of weird in 2023. It's whatever. Kingdom Hearts figured that out in 2006, man. Anyways, thankfully there's only like 7 cutscenes, and you get to see really cute things like Mallow crying. I don't know. Mallow crying, he's so sweet. I feel so, my heart sinks every time, baby boy. But it's all right. He's going to learn Thunderbolt, Shocker, Snowy, and he's going to wreak havoc on all the boss health bars throughout this run. It's going to be great. Oh, we got, I think that was like decent RNG. There's actually RNG about how that lady moves around. So sometimes she's like off in Timbuktu and she's like, oh, I got to get in place. Oh God. So thankfully it seems like she was pretty close, but I've never timed it. I might be making stuff up, chat. That's the great thing about speedrun commentary. Y'all are going to believe me no matter what I say. I could make up everything.
I'm
Anytime you
notes.
make a mistake, oh, that was sub-perfect, sub-frame perfect. Couldn't do it. The game just wouldn't let me. The game definitely dropped my input there. That wasn't my fault. RNG manipulation. Yeah. Wow, Spike Vegeta always has perfect speedruns. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Can't believe this guy.
It's tragic that he doesn't have world record in every game he runs. The game
I
he
know.
runs him every time.
Whatever. I gotta let the peons have a chance, dude. Gotta let them shot.
If I just had every world record, nobody would speedrun.
Right? People would just give up. They'd be like, well, never gonna beat him. Just ain't gonna happen. Right here, you're gonna see another invisible chest coming up pretty soon with a Kira Cola in it. For all intents and purposes, a Mega Elixir for people who would just play like more RPGs. Oh gosh, what happened? My movement is terrible. Trying to land right here. Oh, go. Let's go. First try. The Coca-Cola. I called it by its OG name. But yeah, Coca-Colas occasionally will use them because Mega Elixirs are cool. Refill all your HP and your FP. That's great. Other times I'm going to use it just simply to sell. Because unlike the original, you're like flower-based items that give you more FP or your magic points in this game. You can't sell them in this version. So now those are our best source of cash. All right, time to use stars. We're going to try to level up gamers. We need 16 dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 5 and 6. Now we're going to try to crowd them. Nope, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23. Okay, I think I got enough. It wasn't an optimal amount, but it was fine. Ooh, time to run away. Time to run away. Time to run away. Time to run away. Oh, that's All right, I'll tell you what. Here's what's going to happen. Where's that going to put me? That was extremely unfortunate that the enemy spawned on top of me. I've actually never had that happen where they're like, they're inside of your hitbox. Well, we're going to be doing the star thing again because I want full chain going into this fight. I guess the backup I could have done was enter the fight and then just block enough of his attacks. But that's that chain I'm talking about. I want to keep that chain basically at 5+ the entire run. All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, Now get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 27, 30, 80. I don't know how many I got. We got an amount. If Mallow gets okay, we got at least 18. We're fine. Special, don't stay off me. All right, we're good. We got it this time. We're on world record pace. And I had literally never seen the K9's attacks before, so I had no idea what the timing of their attacks were going to be. They're very delayed, as it turns out. I felt like I was playing Elden Ring there. Okay, let's go ahead. Now we got to play this little Croco minigame. He'll always start down there, and then it's random from there, so you just kind of got to react to it. This is 2. Yep. And he's got Giga Vision in this one. Here. It's going to take... What? He's got 80-70 vision. What was that? Would that be worse?
That's a great question. I feel like no, but...
I was like, it's imbalanced at that point. One of them can see into the future. The 80 can see into the future. All right. Great fight. Anyways, now we're going to do a fight. We're going to jump on him a lot. I have to perfect time all, but at least I can miss time like one of them. And then I got to go deeper. We have to go even further beyond. Thankfully, all of the attacks that are solo targeting in this game are now blockable. So it's cool. It makes it feel even more skill-based. Use up that one honey syrup we got earlier. We had just enough money for it. He's throwing the weird mushroom. It's a weirdo. And he'll actually skip his turn after this. It slows him down for whatever reason. All right, I haven't missed time to one yet. All right, perfect fight. I mean, perfect in the sense there's only so much you can do. There are little things like you saw the Hammer Bros back there. We'd actually prefer they don't use their hammer time or Croco use the bomb. Even though we can block those now, it's nice. Oh, splitting. I was like, just have an idea like what our pace is to determine stuff later. One of the various mechanics that are also added to this game that's super, super cool is the utilization of the map. Allows you to just warp back to stuff really fast. It's very cool. Sell the cola, sell the wallet, buy 2 syrups, 2 pick-me-ups, and 2 cleansing juices. Syrups giving us 10 FP back a piece. We're going to use those on the next couple of fights. 2 pick-me-ups so we can revive our party members that are unalived, and 2 cleansing juices in case the game decides to chuck various status effects at us that we don't want to see. Now also from this little sub-menu, I'm going to utilize a flower tap and a flower jar that we've gotten. So we have 16 FP for the next couple of fights. And we've talked about this, we think. So anyone familiar with the OG Super Mario RPG? A lot of people are like, oh, can you skip Mac? He's Clay Morton in this. You can't, but you can skip a little animation there, and we think that's paying homage to it. They were never going to let you skip it. Now, I need a perfect time, all of this stuff, otherwise the fight doesn't work. Utilize the Thunderbolt. If you didn't have max chain, you would not be able to take out all those shysters. Now we go in. He's going to give us one more free turn here because we stunned him with weakness. Now he's going to start attacking. Flame Wall. That's the worst thing you can use by far. I can't block that. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Gave him an extra turn. I got my turns mixed up. This isn't good. All right, now we got to pick up Mario. We're all sorts of off script now, gamers. We got to pull this one together. Let's use a Thunderbolt. I got 6 left. I think we're going to be fine. Let's defend and let's Thunderbolt. Let's get rid of them now. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Here, defend. Thunderbolt. Are you dead yet? You're not dead. He's using the flame wall again. Thunderbolt again. I think we can pull this one out. Take a dive. Oh, how are you not done? Okay. Are you? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Here, let's. We need to start the fight over. Oh my goodness. So that's what's described as horrible luck, gamers. There was not good execution there, but there was also, he used Flame Wall 3 times on me, which was not fun. I must have mistimed a jump in there. I don't know. We're doing it again. We're doing the fight again. Yeah, we tried our best to improv it. So here's the tough part about the early part of Super Mario RPG is that the route is extremely tight. We just don't really have extra resources to make anything work. How is he still alive? He must have had like 6 HP. And as you can see, we have no way of dealing damage once we run out of FP. All right, we're doing it again. This time it's gonna work. This is RNG manipulation. Later we're gonna get super jumps first try.
First try every time, Spike.
Yeah, all right. Try it again. Jump. What happened? I'm still confused. I feel like he brought in reserve tanks.
Yeah, I didn't see you mistime anything. Maybe I missed it too, but it looked like you did everything clean.
Well, that's... All right, he's doing it again. All right, I was supposed to use a honey syrup there. Got it for... Come on, dude!
Oh my god!
Uh-oh. That's actually the worst thing. Unreal. That's
6 times? 6 times?
That's so unlucky. That's so unlucky.
Oh my.
So chat, it's even worse RNG than you think that he used 3 flame walls there. It actually was worse that the second one missed Mario. Because if the second one hits Mario dies, and then Mallow picks him up. The fact that the second one missed, maybe I HP rain him there. That was actually the worst possible thing that could have happened. Here on GDQ, baby. You can't script that. You can't script that. It actually would have been way better if he just takes out Mario with the second one. He perfectly played that to knock me out. All right, come on, man. Claymore, we got a lot of game, dude. We got a lot of game to play, man.
This is punishment for the max skips of the past.
I guess so. All right. He didn't use Flame Wall 1 time. See, because... Oh. I think we're fine. I think you can half-time one of them. Defend once here. He should be done. Okay.
There we go.
Church and everybody in chat, I'm going to tell you all this. There's obviously different percentages. I don't claim to know what the percentages are for different enemies and bosses using different attacks. Flame Wall, you could go 3 or 4 fights and not see Flame Wall 1 time.
Oh my god.
I feel like Flame Wall is like a 10% pull from him. So if you do the math, I feel like 3 straight Flame Walls is a 1 in 1,000. Now make the second one not hit Mario. Are you kidding me? Oh, it would have been so much better if Mario just gets knocked out. Because it at least works out to where Mario loses on turn 2, and then Mallow throws the pick-me-up. And then if he doesn't get on turn 3, then Mario throws the second pick-me-up at Mallow. That's the whole routing of it. There was nothing I could do there, man. All right. Anyway, how's everybody doing? It's because I haven't done my Christmas shopping yet. This game's going to turn me into the Grinch by now. Church is going to be speedrunning me. Bah humbug and stuff.
This is all secretly my plot to get you to speedrun the Grinch.
I actually watched that not long ago for a podcast we were doing. I was like, oh, this speedrun, it looks like a speedrunner's speedrun. It's like Banjo-Kazooie mixed with like Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah,
pretty good.
That's a pretty good...
mixed with, it would probably slot into Awful Block, you know.
I mean, yeah, people are going to put it there no matter what I say, so I think
right,
it's a
exactly.
good game.
It's like not bad, but it's got it's got that Awful Block stank on it, right?
Yeah.
There are many games. I want you to know, there have been many games that have been in GDQ's Awful Block over the years that are not actually awful games. They're actually incredibly playable. Some of them just look stupid enough. And there's no way, there's no world you were not going to make Grinch for the PlayStation 1 in 2023 and whatnot not look stupid. There was no way. So Kira Sewers, start of World 2 here, used to be a level that we did a lot in, but then Lack Attack came along and said, y'all are stupid. What are you doing here? So now we skip all of it. We instead go down an alternate path. We skip out on a bunch of things that we could take out for experience. Oh, that cheap. It was feeling pretty cheap. Now we're going into the below me fights. You know that thing I said like 10 minutes ago that was like, it's going to save me an entire attack. Now ignore the fact that we've lost about 5 minutes here in the early game. And why do I have my splits up? I'm going to not have to Thunderbolt one time because of that. So now we go in, jump, Thunderbolt. Like one less time I get to Thunderbolt. 1, 2, 3. And now the next attack is RNG. Hopefully he doesn't put anyone to sleep. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. All right, we got to do this. Cleansing Juice Mallow. Thunderbolt him. That is, as you would imagine, a time loss. He is a joik. Oh. Throw the syrup on this turn. The pivot strats. Now he's gonna eat Mallow. Mallow does look delicious. I've heard frog legs are great. Now he's gonna come in. We block that. Uh-oh. That's right, he's gonna pop out Mallow here. One text box. Thunderbolt. I wonder if that's just, I bet you with our strat. I bet you I didn't have to do that Thunderbolt there. Yeah, that would make sense in my brain. Yeah, he was kind of a jerk and did the worst thing he could do. For the most part, he's a pretty scripted fight. The sequence he'll go down. Tack, little tack sauce. The only one is that second turn. He can either use a physical attack on you or he can try to put someone to sleep. And he did, and he was successful. That's okay. Moving on. We're now about to go down Midas River. And Midas River is a cute little mini game where you get to, you're about to see it. You're going to float around. You're going to try to pick up coins, try to get frog coins. Frog coins are great. We need 22 of those throughout the course of the run in order to buy the EXP booster. Just a second. Reminder to hydrate, chat. Hydrating is great. None of these coins that I'm going to pick up, the yellow coins, you actually get to keep. So I'm actually just going to try to get 10 of these here. 2, 3, 4. Because for every 60 you get, 5, the game will actually give you an additional frog coin at the end of this minigame. I got 5, 6, 7. What am I doing? Making up routes on the fly. 8. And you actually want to get exactly 60, otherwise you get to skip an entire text box, which is definitely one of those moments where you're like, as a speedrunner, you're like, yes! And as someone watching, you're probably like,
It's one Xbox. What are you talking about?
Who cares?
Yeah.
You're plus 5.5 minutes right now, Spike. What are you doing? Because now this sets up perfectly. By having 10, I can just grab these first 4 up here and then go, oh no, I suck at the game. And you just stay down here on the bottom the whole way, and that should route it out perfectly to give you 60 coins. You were about to say, Church.
But I can save 2 frames. It doesn't matter if I'm 5.5 minutes behind.
Right? That's actually a mindset you kind of have to have when you go into speedrunning. Don't ever look up your nose, or look down your nose, I guess, at time savers. Sometimes like, oh, it only saves like 3 frames, but hey, if it's an easy 3 frames, go get them frames, baby.
Yeah.
Anyways, now we're going down the river. Double tap. Oh, don't let that guy bite the booty. He's trying to come for them coins. Double time again. Yes! All right. I have defeated the Dark Souls boss. And if I counted the first area correctly, which hopefully I did, it's really funny when you get 59 coins here. We got the 60, and there's an entire text box saved. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. So now we're talking to my dude here in Tadpole Pond. Also, shouts to Yoko Shimomura, the original composer for Super Mario RPG and the remake here, and just a million of your favorite soundtracks. She did an amazing job of taking what people loved about the original and just like 2023ifying it. It's great. Little remixes here and there. I think the only one that people are like, about is like Seaside Town. And even that one, I'm with like DJ Carmichael, who also runs this game. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I think it kind of slapped. I think it's got some fire to it.
Yeah, I think the updated soundtrack is just absolutely a banger.
Yeah, you've been featuring this a lot on your shows recently. It's a hot speed run. People are going in on it. It's fun. Yeah, so you've gotten to listen to these quite a few times.
Yeah, I can listen to these all day.
Yo, looking over our chat, shouts to Spike G. You know what? Yeah, shout outs to me.
Heck yeah.
I'm great. I'm out here showing a plus 5.5 minute pace speedrun for y'all. I can't believe what Clay Morton did to us earlier. He didn't like being called Mac. Or losing his name Mac. I don't even know the joke I'm trying to make. Stinky doo-doo fart. That's what I think of it. I saw Spacey, acclaimed Dark Souls speedrunner, in the chat. You can also shout him out. He's great. Asking, are there damage rolls in this game? There are, but only with your physical attacks. Stuff like Jump and Thunderbolt I was using there, Shocker we're going to use later, they actually do exact damage based on whatever your buffs are and stuff like that. What's your level? Which is really convenient because there's honestly a thing that's always rough to have to route around in RPG speedruns. Like, oh, you got damage rolls, you got low damage rolls, things are going to live. And there's still some of that with physical attacks, but for the most part, not the case. And you're also seeing, again, lots of instances here where we're going to get to utilize the warping to the map or warping to specific places on the map in order to just save a lot of kind of needless overworld movement. The overworld map is very pretty, but it's also a place you don't want to be very often because it's very laggy. Again, you gotta remember, we are playing this on the Nintendo Switch. Maybe Nintendo's greatest console, but also not a very powerful one. Sometimes you walk into certain rooms in this game and you're convinced the game is actually going to explode. But now we're grabbing those coins. Those are worth 10. I'll slap each of these boxes once just because it feels good. Technically, if I route this perfectly, I can have 1,600 coins by the time I get to the seaside town much later on, and I can buy exact bomb. The other day I had $15.99. That felt great, but that's okay. We're not about that run, that PB'd. We're about this run. That's plus 5.5 minutes. But again, showcasing, you want it. Nobody showed up in chat tonight to watch me have a perfect speed run. None of you came here for that. You know what y'all are gonna remember? Triple fight flame wall.
Triple?
Sorry, smacked my mic.
Like, not
Triple
only
flame wall. You're all gonna remember that.
Not only was it 3 in a row, it was 3 on the previous attempt as well. It was 6.
My man was flame wall happy. Now we go into Rosetown. I don't know, someone farted or something because it's real stinky here. And we have got to cure this place. Bowyer's popping off back there. We're gonna drop in here. We're gonna get this secret frog coin. We used to do a shop there, but we don't do it now. That's commentary I like to do. And now we're gonna try to unity jump. Oh, he's so slippery. They greased him up with butter. I'll be able to get it though. 2 more flowers. Up in our FP to 18 now. Now we're gonna grab this frog coin. Dude, get out of the way. And then map warp straight back to Rosetown to warp back to the front of the town and head in for some glorious, glorious cutscenes. Now, as it turns out, there's a lot of funny things you gotta do in speedrunning. Sometimes you take death abuses. Sometimes you intentionally fail areas to save time. Super Mario RPG Remake speedrunning has taught me that you save time by lying. So he's gonna be like, "Oh my God, are you the Mario? He looks just like this guy, right?" If you're like, "No, you got the wrong guy," you save like 5 seconds there. It's great. I love it. Speedrunning is so funny. And hey, unlike earlier, the 1 text box, that was many text boxes. That was at least 3.
I can
but
imagine.
He's still gonna play dolls with this kid.
I can imagine you trying to explain like how important 3 text boxes is, and somebody they're just like, it's 3 text boxes. Just press the A button. What?
I don't know why Nuke stuck with me. That's like a first date. No, you got to realize. Take her out to a nice spaghetti dinner, but also just go off about saving 3 text boxes in Super Mario RPG. You don't understand. It's really important to me.
I wasn't specifically calling you out. I meant speedrunners in general, but...
Oh, yeah. No. That's a... I hope all speedrunners on any first dates they go on, they use that.
I don't even run the game. I'm going to do that now.
Right? Listen, I was watching this guy. He saved 3 text boxes. But sometimes it makes you feel... it's like the classic save, kill the animals thing, right? We're like, yeah, you save time, but you're also a heartless D-bag because you let all the animals explode, and they taught you how to wall jump, man.
Okay, but hear me out. The best...
I'm hearing.
The best save the kill option is taunt.
Dude, taunt is the underrated legend of... Here, I'm in a cutscene. I gotta do this. It's so hot in this room, man. Like, taunt is the underrated legend of Super Metroid incentive speedrunning. That's right. We're stripping here on GDQ. It's so hot in this room. Yeah, just like go in the room, wave hi to them, and don't give them an exit strategy.
You kill the animals and the frames. It is the best one.
You actually waste more time.
True. Yeah, you waste even more time. All I'm saying is bring back taunt.
Please. All right, now we're going in. We're going to the banger. While I'll shut up and let y'all listen to the music, but I have to do one of the hardest executions in the game. We got a wiggler jump, so we can get 4 more frog coins. Well, this run's going. I'm probably gonna fail a lot. Let's try it. One. Two. We're halfway there, chat. We're living on a prayer. Take my hand. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
We'll make it, I swear.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I swear. Okay, we had 1 failure, but you know what? That gave us 9 extra coins. I'll take that. I'd take that in actual runs right there. It's really easy to lose a ton of time on wiggler jumps. Gonna get ourselves another free frog coin right here. Slipping right past the B. Ooh, he almost got me on the swoop, but I saw it coming. I knew he was gonna do that. I read the player manual. Plop right in. Then I'm gonna try to get this secret Coca-Cola in the back. And then on the same jump, popping it, I'm gonna jump on his back, so he's gonna send me whoop right up the hill. But yeah, listen to this music. Yoko Shimamura. She's cracked. You tell these rats mean business. Oh. Now we plop out here, and now we go into the Mazy Maze section. Thankfully, they added Gino to the one screen where they were like, figure it out. Ho, 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 ho. All right, we got a big screen here. Triple, quadruple bees. Are you kidding me? It's like getting triple flame wall, except not as bad. It's actually random how many enemies. I've never seen this many bees in my life. In the entirety of my life, video game or otherwise. Now we're gonna slip in here. Oh my God, none of them caught me. Now we get the secret red essence right here that gives you power. It will make you invincible for 3 turns. We use that on a cake later. All right, we're on to the boss, Bowyer, the one, the only, and the holder of the 2nd star. This is Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars, except it's not. Because they removed that title from the remake. It was like, it's Super Mario RPG. It's one of those. It's the only Super Mario RPG that was ever made. Don't let anyone tell you different. Chat, I want to hear it. Sound off in chat. What is your favorite Super Mario RPG? Is it Super Mario RPG? Is it Legend of 7 Stars? Paper Mario 1000 Year Door? Superstar Saga? I love Bowser's Inside Story. That game's great.
Okay, what? I don't know that one.
Oh, you never heard of Bowser's Inside Story? Oh, it's a banger.
Why?
Mate, one of the greatest final boss tracks of all time. If you know it, Chad, you know it.
Have I even heard of it? I don't. I'm unsure if I've heard of this before.
It's like the 3rd game. So there's the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and then they afterwards made Partners in Time, and then they made Bowser's Inside Story. Yo, 1000 Year Door, people are popping off. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what? When they said they were remaking this game, and then when they said they were remaking 1000 Year Door, I was extra what? I was like, what? Neither of these games need a remake, but we'll take them, man. All right, so now here's another super hard execution in the run. I need to manipulate the Toad assist right here to give me a bonus flower essence, giving Gino more power. This will allow me to take out Bowyer about a minute faster. If I fail this, I lose, as you would think, a minute. So let's try to get it. Okay. I didn't like the look of that first one. So that took a few cracks, but we got it. That's good. Now we're going to hit him with a jump. We're going to be doing some pretty heavy manipulation here of Bowyer. Anyone familiar with his mechanics? He's going to lock one of the buttons on screen. But if we only attack him with a Geno Beam each turn, then the hidden counter off screen doesn't go up high enough, and he's just going to keep locking the X button. By us not doing extra attacks like jumps and whatnot, one, will have our FP go to better usage, but he will also be less aggressive. Nice, good block. Defend with Maro, defend with Mallow, keeping our number only at 3. Hit him with another one. We got 2 more Geno Beams in us. Blast him. 1 more beam. I'll have to go to attacks. Block it. Nice. That's what I love about the combat in this speedrun is it feels super active with all the perfect block timings and stuff that you got to do. Double defend, double defend. Bring him in. We're going to go in with a physical attack. We got to delay this. The Geno attacks are always weird. Nice. Block. 1 more attack from him. Going for another basic arrow. Block it. Attack it. See ya, kid. All right. So that depletes his 720 HP. But also what's happening here is he is going to be teaching us. Look at that gauge in the bottom left corner. These are, effectively, if you're a fan of like Chrono Trigger and stuff, these are triple techs. Based on whatever your party formation is, whenever this goes up to 100%, which builds up as you block things, as you attack things, you will get to use different triple moves. Now, because this is the tutorial one, this is scripted, this will always take out Bowyer, and we have to watch the cutscene every time. From here, we utilize them, and we can skip the cutscene immediately. Which is a little less flashy, but great that we get to use them in the speedrun. Otherwise, we wouldn't use them. No way. No way, no doubt.
Yeah.
What level is again here? Mallow getting to level 4. We're pretty much going to give special to Mallow every single time. Oh, baby. Church, I have a confession to make.
All right.
I just saved 9 seconds on my PD. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, world record pace again.
We're only plus 5 minutes and 20 seconds.
Heck yeah.
It's all right. We're going to get super jumps first try later. That'll be cracked. They won't be able to stop us. So now after this, we're going to be heading on to the third world already. Again, what's great about the speedruns, the pacing is out of this world. You just go, go, go until the game's over. There's very little in the way of like long stretches of text or anything. Just empty movement. It's exciting. I'm exhilarated just thinking about it. Now, Church, as I'm heading over to Moleville, I want to ask you, what all runs have you been showcasing for the speedruns of 2023, and what's coming up?
So if you missed out on any of our other ones, we showcased... I'm trying to think of it in order so I'm not, like, confusing myself here.
Sure.
So, last week we showcased Starfield, Dead Space, Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, and Pokemon Scarlet Violet, the Teal Mask. If you missed out on any of them today, we had My Friendly Neighbor, we had Dredge, and Resident Evil 4 Remake. And then tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, we've got Star Wars Jedi Survivor, we've got Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and we're ending it off with Alan Wake 2.
So many good runs. Holy buckets. All right. I was not supposed to do this yet.
Notable games.
I'm going to buy weapons for all 3 of my dudes, and then I'm going to buy work pants. This is the best armor, like base armor in the game, because it's the only one that gives you plus to your attack and whatnot. Anyways, we'll buy 1/4 one so we can throw that on Bowser later, and we'll move on. You were about to say, Church. I cut you off.
Notable games that didn't make this list, Final Fantasy 16, because it's a 9-hour speed run, and I could not convince anybody to let me have that.
Yeah. I've heard it's a cool speed run, but yeah, it's definitely, it's long.
It is very long. I was like, I was drafting up my, like, the games I wanted. I was looking at it, I'm like, this game is as long as every other day. I don't think I can justify this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough, man, because, like, more modern Final Fantasies, they hit a point where they were like, oh yeah, we can start having skippable cutscenes. I'm pretty sure 16 has skippable cutscenes. There's just that much going on in all those fights. I think, like, good fights take, like, 30 minutes.
Which is wild in a speed run if fights are taking 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Absolute epic. Again, from what I understand, game's dope, though. All right, where you at? Where you at? Okay, the fireball did not spawn in there. We're going to drop in, and a chat, look at this spring. There's no way you couldn't jump on this. It looks so springy. Now we got to chase Croco. This is a fun little strat that people found early on, that we were chasing Croco. We were trying way too hard. Here's the way to do it. I'm gonna chase him to a certain point, and then I'm gonna do a quick screen transition, and we're just gonna wait for him to run all the way back around. Which will actually be faster because I will just be in the screen I need to go to after I would defeat him. Dropping the bomb. Croco is one of the first, like, super obnoxious fight in the run, because he's one of, like, 4 or so where there's a 20% chance every one of your physical attacks are going to miss. That's why Gino and Mallow are going to do those physical attacks, but Mario's just going to jump, because that'll be 100%. So wait here. Wait for the fireball. What's up? Do a little do-si-do. Don't want to talk to you. Get away from me. Come on in. And there he is. Start with the attacks. Going for the jump. Love to see those charges. That's his fastest attack. So the quickest animation, that's right. Saving more of those frames, love to see it. And so what's also going on in this fight right here, by keeping my chain up, you see down there in the bottom left corner at 46%, I want to fill that back up to 100% by the next fight. It's tight, but we can do it. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh no! The 20% kicked in, and Gino's your biggest attacker. That might work out in the later run. Block it. All right, very nice. Where's he at? I'll say we're gonna have to hit him with both. All right. Yeah, so a perfect fight outside of that. Now, here's the money. I might barely be able to do a turn 1 Star Riders. That would be awesome. Level 4 Mario, give him the special. Hit him with the split. Oh no, Church, I gave back 2 seconds. Please don't kick me off the show.
Ooh,
I can't, this is for my family.
I'm feeling generous. It is the holidays after all.
I came up with this. I don't know if I ever told you about this. I had this super serious idea for sure. At GDQs, whatever estimate you give, if you go over, a hard turn off the power. So you got an estimate of like 3 hours. That sucker hits 3:01. Cut to break. You're done. Get off the stage, Spike Vegeta.
You can see just a bunch of people right off the edge of the camera as the timer's ticking down, just ready to just pull you off. Like
the little walking cane or whatever comes on screen goes, yank. Listen, to whoever's in charge of that stuff, you would never get off schedule.
You have sold me. I'm down.
I think it'd be a great idea. Get him out of here.
I don't have that
Should have
power.
given a better estimate. Shouldn't have sucked so much.
Yes. Look, this is a speedrunning event. What are you doing? Why are you going over?
All right, so the bomb's coming out. It was just a little short of having 100% for turn 1, but definitely gonna have it for turn 2. It would allow you to completely skip this first phase with the 4 little bombs. You'd go right to phase 2. All right, now we can use Star Riders. Gonna immediately skip the cutscene. Do big old damage. Oh, we're down a little bit of damage. That's fine. I'm probably going to have to go to a turn 5. Completely optimally, you can get 4 turns here. That's the end of turn 3 right there. Oh, no, not the sandstorm. Well, now we're going to have to do a lot more. Okay, good block. Oh, okay, good miss. Good block. The integrity. Oh, come on. Just be done. Oh, the big block. The big block. All right. This sandstorm is easily the worst thing he can do. Are we? Gosh, that took an extra hour and a half. But, Chad, did you see all those sick, nasty blocks? You should all be proud of me. Punchinello, unironically, his physical attack, the frontal stab, is one of the weirdest block timings in the entire game. It's like, you wait until the claws are like through your brain on the other side, then you block it. Which is really cool for the, wait, spoilers. Play this remake. You'll love it. There's a post-game. There's cool stuff. Church, I lost 27 seconds. I'm plus 5 minutes and 49 seconds. I'm sorry. I think they would have the walking cane ready to go. But it hasn't even been an hour. I have 3 stars. Isn't that cool?
I do love that you brought up the mercy kill thing when you are plus 5.5 minutes.
Right. It's like I'm trying to listen, man. I gotta go Christmas shopping. Y'all gotta get me out of here a little sooner. I'll tell you, estimates 2.5 hours. Isn't world record like 2:36? 2.5 hours. 2:30, and then I gotta go. I gotta get out to the mall. We gotta get
Spike. Spike was like, no, seriously, I found some secret strats. I'm waiting to show them off. Don't worry about it. And the secret strats are just getting mercy killed.
Right. Listen, it's that or I'm loading the save.
The secret strats are
you
just go
I'm in Bowser's Keep 2 all of a sudden.
The secret strats are getting the super jumps and just completely whipping them on purpose. Like, yeah, I just can't do them today. I don't know what's going on. I guess you gotta get rid of me here.
All right, here I am gonna put my Donkey Kong Country minecart training to good use. The world record, I believe, for this is 1:42. I have not learned how to do that. I can get like 1:47. You can do little cool like boosts into the corner like that. I'll bring it down, then boost it. You have to slow down in the remake a lot for turning these corners. You actually could cheat and like not slow down that much in the OG. Not the case here. Oh. Bring it down. Gotta get all these coins. That actually is important because the money routing is tight. Bring it around. 41, 41, 4. Oh, high 41. This is good. That's the first of 4 sections down. And now for this one, we're gonna be spamming that mushroom button. Gotta go the top route here so we can get as many coins as possible. I just lost some coins I was supposed to get. Oh no, it's over. The dream. All right, good enough. Good enough. Good enough. 56.86. Solid, solid. And now we bring in, this is a big skip they put in just the remake. Slow it down, speed up.
Nice.
And that skips over a large chunk of level. And that's actually, if you go back and look at it, that is an intended skip. A little bit of a little baby Easter egg. Oh, bring it around. Oh, bring it around back. Hit it. Boost into the corner. That's what we like to see. Grab another one. Boost it again. I'll boost it again. Oh, gamers. This whole speedrun ain't going to PB, but this might be a minecart PB for your boy Spike Vegeta. Bring it in. Can we get a... I don't think I've actually gotten a 147. I think that's what I would get if I nail all my strats. Come on. Bring it. Bring it. Go. I missed another coin. I missed a boost. Just keep going. Jump up this sucker. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. 140. 146! Woo! Let's go! Yeah! I've never even seen a 147. Big PBs, big gains. A run has been saved. Mikuyama's just off screen. Stopped sharpening the scythe. I guess the scythe is skies at this point, yeah.
There's some disappointed looks off stage. They can't mercy kill you just yet.
Man, well, that was cracked. We just got a $10,000 donation. Says that was cool. To this day, my favorite donation in GDQ history, and it's probably because I read it, was back in AGDQ 2015 when it was Save Kill the Animals, and someone donated $10,000 to save the animals, and the donation comment, you know, this $10,000 going to the Prevent Cancer Foundation, this amazing cause, yada yada, this and that, and the donation just says, "Get wrecked." That's it. They just wanted to ruin everyone's day who thought we weren't gonna have to save the animals that day and save that precious like minute or whatever. $10,000. A person, a few words.
What a great message.
Rock star. All right, we're going to warp out again. If doing that menuing beats out your movement to the exit, then it's faster. So we use it a lot. Going to get another hidden frog coin right here. You might wonder how I knew it was there. My dad's Nintendo. Oh, my dad didn't teach me how to move like Nintendo, though. Oh, my God. Got a rock candy right there. That's the only rock candy we will have access to until the very end of the game, basically. Until we get back to Bowser's Keep. We're going to use it one time coming up here on the next boss. And then if it freebies, we'll get to use it a second time. Freebies is another mechanic that was in the original, brought back for the remake, but buffed in the remake, actually. On remake, every time you use an item, no matter what the item is, whether it's a red essence, a rock candy, or a mushroom, there's a 33% chance you just don't actually burn the item. It just says, get a freebie. And then you got that sucker for the for future stuff. For the most part, the remake doesn't have to rely too much on freebies. They can save like a couple seconds here and there as you go through the run. But it's not one of those where it's like, I gotta just grind that RNG. It just adds a nice little bonus when you can get it. For the most part, we do not route around getting freebies, since obviously you can only control that so much. Should also bring up this route doc. And you might be watching and thinking, wow, this is cool, and I bet you I'm better than Spike Vegeta. You're probably right. You can get into speedrunning this game today. Join the Super Mario RPG Remake Speedrunning Discord, which I think is just the SMRPG Discord, period. And you're gonna, post your times, maybe give some routing thoughts, get into running it yourself. Find this route doc and just start going through it. Again, the primary person who put this route doc together is Void, legendary Donkey Kong Country speedrunner, and the world record holder for this very game. But again, myself, Tokyo, Sean Cass, KBZ, many people have contributed to the routing. Another hidden frog coin right there. Again, we need 22 total so we can buy the experience booster, which we'll buy in Seaside Town here in a little bit, and allow our characters to be, believe it or not, doubled up in experience based on who's wearing it. We'll get into the benefits of that later. Other than just obviously stats get bigger and whatnot. All right, am I able to? Oh, I got back to the integrity. Jump, wait and go. Oh, great. Cool movement for the most part. That's passable movement. Make our way through here in this next screen. Gotta make sure we hug the wall. If you ever get into a fight with a Stiffin, they force you to fight you. It's stupid. We don't want that. Jump, hop and go. Gonna hug the save point and jump over. Don't ever come up short on those jumps, otherwise you look like a fool as you go into the save menu. We're gonna jump through here. Up and around. Gonna grab 2 more hidden frog coins here. Oh, Unity jump. Let's go. That sucker over here. Jump up there. Grab that sucker. Go jump up 2 to 4 to 6. Pass through. Now we're in this room. Grab this. Gonna grab that. Gonna grab this. Over here. Gonna grab that. Oh. Come back. Get the one thing. Get the frog coin. Get the zoom shoes. Believe it or not, the zoom shoes make you faster, which you utilize in the next fight. Next couple of fights. Boom. Jump over. Grab all the frog coins. All those are good. This fight is like technically avoidable, but it's awful. So most everybody just jumps into the sucker and just takes the fight. All right, we're almost done with Booster's Tower. That's right, we've been flying through it. And that's what I'm saying. Movement in this game is also very important to your time. Because if you're slow, that's not a speed run. That's a slow run. We don't want that. Jump up in this extra, and you know what? Since we're plus 5 minutes and 49 seconds, I'm going to try to showcase this strat. DJ Carmichael made a setup that I don't know, but I want to give him a shout out anyways, because DJ's pretty cool. So I'm going to try to come up here. I'm going to hold walk. Oh, yeah, gaming.
Nice.
RC Cola gaming. Let's go. All right. Oh, but I can't jump. All right, we got it. You can jump on the corners of the save blocks, and you'll look really cool. With how slow I did it, it honestly probably about broke even with I just went around. I got a frog coin, got a goodie bag. You can sell a goodie bag for like 555 coins or something. I might be making that number up. I don't know. And now we get the famous Curtains minigame. This Curtains minigame takes so long that I believe it's theorized, it might actually be confirmed, that on the breezy difficulty category, where again, everything dies a lot faster, you get more experience, yada yada, it is actually faster to just fail this curtain minigame and just take the forced fight with Booster and the boys. The reason why it's not faster here is because if you do that, you don't get the Booster's charm, which gives you like, I don't know the stats off the top of my head, it's like +7 attack, +7 magic attack, all this good stuff. The only downside is that it does lower your speed. And you would say that's a downside, But it's actually really important to the routing of all the fights in this game that you also, you're not just fast, because obviously it's better to outspeed your opponents. It's also to make sure you're manipulating the speed so that you're having characters that do more like setup-based stuff. They go before the other characters that are getting set up to do the damage. Remember to hydrate, chat. Also, chat, if you want to get your guesses in, coming up after this, we got Knife Guy and Great Guy. Clowns. That's right. We'll be facing a couple of jokers coming up here pretty soon. After that, we got Booster Hill. Booster Hill is a fun little mini game that's also impossible. Where you can get a certain amount of free flower points for the course of the run. The best I've ever done is 9. I believe the absolute max that I've heard of people getting is like 13. So you can also completely beef it and get 0. So get your guesses in, chat. How many do you think I'm going to get? My average is 8. And the better you do here, basically, the less like backup flowers you're going to have to pick up throughout the course of the run. You can just save like little seconds here and there. But I think there's, even if I somehow, I hope not, even if I somehow roll a 0 here, I believe there's enough backups to where I can be fine for the end of the game. Fun fact, my second to last PB of this game, I failed this minigame one time, so I was able to keep going, but it was like a good 30-something second time loss. And man, you look really stupid when you mess up this children's video game. Because as you can see, it's really not hard to not get caught by them. We got our first menu of the whole run coming up here. I believe we gotta swap out. We gotta put Bowser into the party. Gotta make it Mallow Bowser. Mario always has to be in the party, to note. In the far left position. And I gotta give Mario the Booster's Charm, along with giving Bowser the Zoom Shoes and the Work Pants. Again, the Work Pants are great armor because they up your attack stats. It's great. Yep. Now we go into Knife Guy, Great Guy. Here we're going to be utilizing the Terrorize ability by Bowser. Knife Guy and Great Guy are a couple of the only bosses in the game that are susceptible to fear, which halves their attack and their defense. So very cool. By giving him the Zoom Shoes, guaranteed he was going to go first. Now let's see if I get 1%. Oh, that's awful. I think you, okay. This was the backup strat I had come up with. So it is a 10% chance that can happen to either one of them. Do it again. All right, don't 1 in 100 me, please. We got him that time. All right. There's some like different backup you're supposed to do, but I don't know it. All right, throw the rock candy. I got a little bit lucky there. All right, no freebie there. That's fine. Now we use the fireball. Mash it. Master's game. Master's game. See you, Knife Guy, idiot. Wee-wee. Just 100 chain. Oh, no. They're putting Bowser to sleep. That's so stupid. I hate that. Oh, no, and I mistimed the attack. He should be close to dead anyways. Oh, my God. Stop me. Get out of here. Good. That would have been cheating. All right. We're going in. Bowser was put to sleep. I've said that multiple times. Slow down the end of the fight. That's fine. I'm only mildly upset. Now we do Booster Hill. How many will we get, chat? I'm going to go with my average. I'm going to get 8. 13 would be sick, and it'd be great to get on this plus 6 minute, 18-second run. That's right. I'm going to update you every split.
You know what, Spike? I think you're going to get 11.
Wow, that would be out of this world. Yeah, this is absolutely harder on the remake. For the most part, I'm going to try to stay center. And when we get to the red barrel phase where they move really fast, I'm going to try to favor more kind of up and to the right. Boop, boop, boop. All right, we got the first one. I'm not getting shut out. 1. Oh, no. I beefed it. Duffed it. Oh, there's two. Let's go. Down. Oh. Boy. Oh, come here. Oh, come back to me. Oh, baby, come back. 3. Oh, you can blame it all on me. I misjudged. There's 4. Come on, man. I'm plus 6 minutes. Let me have this one. That's 5. It's going to be 5. Tap it in. Oh, no. The crossover. The sick, nasty crossover. There's 6. Goodness. Oh, come back here. 7. Ugh. Come on, let me get above the embarrassing number. I want church to invite me back ever. Oh, yeah. Eight. Oh, okay, I beat the embarrassing number. Now, can we go for the cracked number? I don't even know what that is. I'm trying to go Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan here.
Go even further beyond.
Oh, oh no, we're running out. Oh, give me the 9. Oh, give me the top right RNG. All right, we'll take 9. Yeah, I've never done better than 9, dude. That's my best. That game is really hard. That game is really hard on remake.
That looked really, yeah. Like, I've seen this a few times. It looks really difficult.
It's ridiculous. They were like, you know what? I'm convinced game devs at some point just go, all right, with this move, we're going to make the child cry. All right, give them the Zoom shoes. That's their only goal. Party formation is correct. Yep. Always got to remember for these cutscenes that you got to jump for some of them. Otherwise, it doesn't advance it. Like, you got to prove to them, nah, Mario. Oh my gosh, first try. That's unreal. I got through the door first try, baby. Actually impossible. And now we have got coming up one of the most obnoxious fights, whether you're playing this casually, speedrunning it, low leveling it. Oh, what the? Oh, what? I blame my controller. First try Snippet, second try Bowser. That's not even possible. What are you doing? I'm blaming you on this one, man. Come on. All right, this is another mini game where they adjusted things. On the Super Nintendo version, the Snippets, they were just LeBron James, Steph Curry, the whole group jumping around. They're popping between pews. You can't catch up with them. The way they bounced it in the remake is they usually don't jump around. They usually just stay in the middle aisle. So that's cool. Occasionally, though, they can be like, wah, Super Nintendo mode. And it sucks. But if you're not really, really fast, then you get the Bowser Kiss, which does waste time, but would potentially be funny. Oh, talk to me. Oh, I like the way you work it. I like to bag it up. Okay. Found the crown. All right, we're going to get the Peach Kiss. Is this canonically the only time in Mario that he gets the kiss from Peach? I can't think of another game where Peach is like, you know what? He gets this one.
Pretty sure you are correct. I'm pretty sure this is the only game.
Yeah. Square was like, you know what, Nintendo? We're going to complete it. Why'd you never let him get the kiss?
We're gonna do what you were too cowardly to do.
Yeah, wimps. Show a little affection. All right, but yeah, one of the worst fights in this game, casually speedrunning, low-level speedruns, bunt this stupid cake. When I was a child, and this was the first RPG I ever played, I was like, oh, this is fun. And I got to the cake, and I cried. Pretty sure I had to go grind everybody to level 10 to even stand a chance. All right, good block. Okay, bring it in. Gotta not mix this up with low-level strats. Because now we're going to swap in Mallow, and we're going to do another triple attack. Mallow, get in here, you boy. Clown Car Barrage. They're going to team up, and they're going to do massive damage. Let me scroll down the notes, because I remember what to do here. All right, we're good. And then Bowser's going to do an attack. It's going to be great. Yeah. You're going to love it. And then we're going to Red Essence and do a bunch of attacks. Now, what's going on here is actually called the revolving door strategy. I can't explain too much how it works, but by manipulating speed values of which party members are in which positions, here, defend. I'm actually going to be able to get an extra turn, allowing me to snuff out these candles very quickly. By ending on Bowser right there, Mario will get to Red Essence himself that we picked up earlier. That will make him invincible for 3 turns, because Mario is a very squishy boy. He would die very, very easily. And Bunt likes to come in and just spam AoEs all day. It's great. And you can't block those. The way you defeat Phase 2 is you simply have to do enough attacks to blow out all the candles on top. Boom. Where's my Red Essence? Throw it on Mario. Now we're going to go with an attack. Okay, bring it in. What's he doing? Sandstorm. This attack's great. It's the worst thing he can do. Wait. Heck yeah. Oh, gamer. We blocked the diamond side. Blocked it. So you can see now I'm going to swap in Gino and I'm going to get an additional attack. That's right. I just went 4 times in a row. Can't block that. Block it. Oh. So now with this setup, we just had a perfect Phase 2. Assuming I don't beef it right here. Let's go. Let's go. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? I'll block it. I suck. It's fine. What's he doing? Oh, Pain Spout. That's painful. That was the worst thing I've said all night. Oh my gosh. I can't time Gino attacks. All right. You know what? I'm going to call it a perfect attack or a perfect fight. What? You know what? This speedrun sucks. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. This speedrun sucks, but I got a 127 chain over there. Like I said, those are fun. It's fun to know the fights well enough, know all those different block timings and whatnot.
I don't know what you're talking about, Spike. This run's going great.
Yeah, aren't you? You're. I can tell you're impressed.
Look, I'm impressed by anybody who does this game and goes for super jumps, okay? Like,
Dude, they're so... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's talk about that. Because this is the biggest point of downtime in the run. Magic level 6. Boop. Oh, baby, I only lost 2 seconds on that split. That's great. So coming up, Mario's going to be learning the super jump ability. And anyone who exists on the internet and you've cared about this game, you probably know the infamous super jumps. If you are able to get 100 super jumps on a target in a row, then you unlock the super suit, which basically actually makes you Goku. You are a Super Saiyan God when you have that on. It's literally plus 50 to every stat except for speed, which gets plus 30. You cannot be killed practically until the very end of the game. And it allows for some really fast strats later on in the run. Take this warp back to the Mushroom Kingdom. Gotta get this cricket pie. So super jumps actually, compared to the original, we don't super jump that often in this run, but because of that super suit, I'm gonna have to hit 100 super jumps in a row, and the most convenient place to do it is on Johnny Boy, Jonathan Jones, coming up in the Sunken Pirate Ship. Oh, that thing I mentioned an hour and 10 minutes ago, this would technically be more optimal, be this right here. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, nope, I would have missed it right there. Because you can see you wouldn't have had to ride the toad over the whole way. And that's how you save an additional second in your speed run. But you would cry if you got this deep, and then you didn't get that frog coin. At this point, I have my 22 frog coins. I am able to buy the EXP booster coming up pretty soon. But yeah, we got a lot of cutscenes. This is like from a story standpoint, I guess you'd say like the halfway point of the game. We're like, hey, we just saved Peach, but now we gotta turn our attention to collecting the final 4 stars and rebuilding Star Road. Going to get the free 4th one here pretty soon. Yeah, that's a good point, bring it up there. You actually get 2 pieces of gear. The attack scarf, which only Mario can equip that. But if you're able to get 30 super jumps, that's still really, really good. It gives you a big buff. Primarily, as you would imagine, to your attack stats. Whereas super suit is everything gets bigger. And that is at 100. I do, for safety, and I told Church to not feel bad about this, I made a safety save that is directly after the Johnny fight. Church, I know you've seen super jumps on this channel many times.
Yep.
Sometimes you get them like first try. Other times, it unironically could take 20 plus minutes to get it. It's just, they're really, really hard. When the game first came out, everyone was like, oh, I think they're maybe easier. And which they are a 3-frame window every jump after like the 13th one in the original. Some people were throwing out the numbers, oh, I think it's like a 5-frame window, or there was one point someone thought it was like a 10-frame window. Everybody called BS there. There was no way. 10-frame window for a speedrunner, or even like casually, like that's an ocean of time to hit the button. Then people were like, I think it's like a 4-frame window. And then finally people confirmed it from looking into stuff. It is legit just as hard as it is in the original. It is a 3-frame window, which a 3-frame window is not the smallest thing in the world, but when you have to hit that 100 times in a row, that's incredibly small. It's hard to keep your focus the entire time. It's just that's pretty smart to keep it small to keep it going that long. If purely our strategy coming up was just to defeat Johnny as fast as we can, I can pretty much guarantee there would be a somewhat faster strat we could do. But it works out the most conveniently because I think Johnny goes down in like 80 plus something super jumps. So go all the way to 100. Now you got the super suit, which saves you anywhere between like, I think 6 and 10 minutes throughout the course of the run. So if you're able to get it in the first couple of tries, you save massive time. I have a save set up. I will try an amount of times until Church says, dog, you gotta go. And then we'll jump to that save. Bring it down to the map, over Tadpole Pond. This is some really nice map warping you get to do to just progress the plot. Got that cricket pie earlier. Drop it off at Frog Sage, Frog Fuchsius as he was in the original. And we'll map warp again to Marymore, back out, and then make our way over to Star Road. I've actually never in a run gotten it first try. So
today's the day, Spike. Today's the day.
Dude, you're like, you're a speedrunner, Church, so you know this. You're like, dude, why this run did I get it first try? Right, that's what it would be. I would take it. I'd be cool to get it.
I feel you on that one. If you get it, like, I know part of you is like, but why? Why this
Why
one?
on the triple flame wall? Oh, where'd he come from? I think it's actually the first time in the run I've gotten caught. So that's like an basically unavoidable fight.
Yeah, except for that one time where you got robbed and they just spawned on you.
Oh, that was awful. Oh yeah, I guess that's 2. Yeah. So yeah, we got a specific pattern where we try to go around here. For whatever reason, they made the decision that these are like the hardest things to activate. So literally, I'm like mashing the A button when I get up to them to try to activate them. Nice. 3, 4. Oh! They're trying to get me. They're trying to get me. And that's the last one because thankfully with map warping, this last room, instead of having to get all 7 of these or whatever, we're just going to go straight to the star and then map port back out. A lot of times to activate the next area, you're just trying to set off the flag. That like, so our next destination is going to be Seaside Town, which is just after we get the star. I have to do a big unequip menu right here to set up, because now we're basically going to sell all the gear we don't need, which is most everything except for the work pants and the booster's charm. And then I'm going to sell all of that crap and then buy a bunch of bombs. Fire bombs, ice bombs, fright bombs, maybe a poison mushroom. Optimal would be 2 ice bombs, 4 fire bombs, and 3 frights. But I can drop a fright if I don't get exactly 1,600 coins. We'll see where we are. It's probably pretty close. Pull up system memories. Let's see if we can do the menu. Oh. Oh, put it there, put it there. There, get that. A little mishap in the menu, but it was fine. All right, so off to Seaside Town. Time to do a bunch of selling and shopping. Think about the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep. Coming in right now. Talk to my dude. Sell the things. Sell the goodie bag. 1,600, do we have it? Oh, we do. Heck yeah. All right. Oh, 4 of those. Buy 7 coins. That only worked because I beefed that Wiggler jump earlier. So we'll take it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now those 22 frog coins we collected throughout the run, they finally get used right here for the EXP booster. Go right on Mallow, warp back out, and head over to the sea. This will literally double the experience gain for whatever party member has them on. And you might think like, well, are you entering that many fights? You can see like if it's not a forced fight, we don't do it. But we do get these stars, which give you a set amount of experience. I'm gonna try to get all these star slaps. They're slapping. Drop down on this guy. Nice. Movement. Come over. Pop you, pop you, pop you. Oh, got it. Okay, cool. And now we get an explosion of level ups. Give Mario attack on both of these. Mario, you want to keep kind of bouncing attack and magic. Special for Mallow again. Gino's going to get another HP increase right here. We want him to be a little tankier for the late game. Bowser, you're pretty much always going to give attack to. That's going to be kind of his one-trick pony. And Peach, sadly, as awesome as Peach is casually with her group hug and stuff, she has 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 usages in this run. I say 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 because there are 2 potential backup strats she can come in for. Otherwise, optimally, you're only going to use her 1 time. Oh, bruh, what are you doing? Hello? Oh, I've never seen him block the doorway like that. What the heck? I didn't even know if you could jump over it. That was nuts. It was nuts, game. All right, come in. I got 9 in the corner. Let's go ahead and grab this free flower. And stuff like that is what I'm talking about. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where like little flowers like that, you can skip them if you do really, really well on Booster Hill. The optimal number I want to see is like 45. Do a little lineup right here. Go through the door, dodge the guy. We go straight into the next boss fight with King Calamari. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You might wonder how I knew that. I have Nintendo Power open right next to me. That's right. 2023 is still making issues. I'm going to utilize Geno Boost, which is going to up your attack and your defense. Based on if you time it. Should be going to Mallow next. Use that Firebomb, which actually ups the potency of even like items you throw. Now I'm going to defend with Mario. I want to hold off for a turn. I'm going to Geno Boost Mario. Mash through, utilize another Firebomb. Optimally, I would like to see 1 freebie Firebomb. Haven't seen one yet. We're 0 for 2. Now we're going over to Mario. Use that Fireball. King Calamari is weak to the fire. You don't like that. Defend, use another firebomb. Are we 0 for 3? Ah, we got one. Heck yeah. That's what we like to see. All right, King Calamari is down. We're moving on, gamers. Now we're coming up the next big boss fight. We got Johnny. We'll see how it goes. Dang, my PB was pretty good. How did I lose 15 seconds? Was I talking? Now we move through. Oh, the lightning quick reflexes. They always shoot like that. I'm just kidding. That was RNG. I knew exactly how to react. Woo! That rat was trying to get me. Oh, this barrel's trying to get me. Hello? 7, 8, 10. Each of these are worth 10. Rather, each box is 100, and each of those are 10. Trying to get good movement here. Oh, bring it in. Yo, nice double jump. Get the Coca-Cola. Sell that for another 200. Or we don't actually sell it. I'm making that up. I'm going to actually use it. Now, coming up here, we have got what a lot of people dub as the worst room in the game. Because you have to dodge all these fishies. Shouts to Kuiper Don't Care, awesome speedrunner and a good friend of mine, who taught me this strat. Wait. Yes. All right, we jump down here, and we got a... Oh, my goodness. That was the worst hitbox in the history of mankind. What was that? How did that... What? I'm throwing the challenge flag on that one. Whatever. We're out of the worst room in the game. Jump around. We're going to pick up the safety ring. Safety ring is really good that it just gives you defenses against, like, all status effects. Even fatal blows that can, like, one-hit KO you. That's mostly going to get utilized on Gino later. All right, we're coming up on Johnny. But before that, we've got to do 2 fights with the bandanas, which Mallow is so strong now that you're going to be able to just do a quick defend and then Thunderbolt with him. And bada bing, bada boom, get him out of here. All right, Mallow gets another level. And the big thing is we want to see Mallow reach level 10 before the next fight with Eurytovich. Gino starts getting attack right here. And to note, I'm gonna absolutely, because I have to do as much focusing as I can. Church, you can talk, obviously, all you want. But
okay.
Yeah, 100 super jumps. It's the hardest execution in the run, easily. It's not even close. So, yeah, we're gonna see if we can get it. I'll take a little room save here. Nice to see I'm gonna have 25 FP. That's gonna allow me to use exactly 3 super jumps. Bowser gets another attack level here. There's also a lot of routing that's been done. Shouts to Sean Cass, in particular, for doing a lot of EXP routing to not just get as much experience as you can, but also to group up the level ups as much as we can so we enter that screen less times. Anyways, yeah, I will try to do this. This is really hard.
And for anybody out there who's like looking at this and going, I'd love to speedrun this game, but 100 super jumps is wild. There are routes where you don't have to do 100 super jumps. Obviously, you probably need to do them if you want to get a top time, but there are routes out there that skip super jumps that will let you complete the game without having to hit, you know, the 100 3-frame window that you need to get super jumps. So if you're interested, definitely check out the Discord. Talk to runners. You know, like, this community is one of the most welcoming and helpful communities that there are in speedrunning. So if you're interested in this, you know, join the Discord, talk to people. They're happy to help you. You know, a lot of people played the original, and there's like watching the community of SMRPG remake, you know, coming together to grind the, like, to get this time down, to find strats, working on everything has been one of the most impressive things that I've seen in speedrunning in a long time. There's so many people working on this, so many people just doing, you know, everything they can to make this speedrun just amazing. So if you're interested, you know, go in, you know, talk to the runners, talk to people, see what you can do, because you don't have to do every speedrun you do. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to go for world record. You can just play to have fun. So yeah, if you're interested, join the Discord. You know, check it out. Oh, I thought you had it there, and I was like, of course it was the.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Church should have
6-minute
kept talking, dude.
I should. I'm sorry. You know,
I was like, oh man, he's gonna get there. He's gonna get.
All right,
I will. Doing a really good job of covering, dude.
I was like, there's 10 jumps left. I don't need to cover. All right, here's my next.
Yeah, and that's one of those where just I think I hit it about a frame too early. You can kind of get a feel for when it's slightly off.
Well, here we are again, folks.
Here we are. We're doing it again.
I already gave you my talk about learning the game. So
just do the exact same thing. You know what, Church? Give me your top 10 speedruns that involve the Grinch.
Okay, so the top 10 speedruns that involve the Grinch. So the Grinch for the PlayStation, not the new game, because I think the new game is not marketed towards speedrunning. It is definitely not a speedrunnable game. Then I'm going to argue that Grinch and Cthulhu are very similar, so I'm gonna go Cthulhu Saves Christmas, Cthulhu Saves the World. Now here's where I'm just gonna start making things up just to get to the 10. I also forgot what I think I'm at 4. So then I'm gonna say, like, I don't know.
There's like a GBA one, isn't there?
There's a GBA one and a DS one. I've not actually played the GBA one, but the run is... Actually, the run's okay, so you know what? I'll allow it. That one's on there. The DS game is... I actually did a run of it because I was going to submit it to Mystery Tournament because I'm a bad person who submits multiple Grinch games to Mystery Tournament. And I can speedrun the game in 7 minutes after playing it once. It is a very short game. It is... I think there are 4 levels, so...
Hey, that sounds great.
It is a really fast speedrun. It's just not... There's not a lot going on there. Okay. I need 4 more. The Dating Cthulhu visual novel. I actually am aware of that, and I am staying away from it because I do not need that in my life. Look, I've got my A Christmas Cthulhu, which is a rendition of A Christmas Carol with Cthulhu. That's all I need in my life. I don't need a dating sim for Cthulhu. We didn't need the KFC dating sim. We don't need Dead by Daylight dating sim. We don't need a Cthulhu Eldritch Horror dating sim. That's my take. You can hate me if you want. I'm just calling it like I sees it. Okay, 25 more jumps. Okay, so actually, the Final Fantasy thing from earlier, 8 years ago, when the runs happened, I would have been last place. Now I'm not last place, because other people have run since then. But at the time, I was definitely last place. So yeah, I am definitely okay with that time being completely scrubbed from the internet.
I've never dropped at 99 before.
Oh, you dropped that? I thought you had that!
No, it's one more than that. I can't believe that was mistimed.
I saw the 99, I was like, alright, Spike's got that, no problem. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, that didn't count. That was the last one that had to happen. That's unbelievable. I've never dropped it. This is actually nutty how consistently we're getting up there. That's a good sign for the consistency. You just got to do it 100 times.
You're doing great.
I'm actually feeling like I'm executing it really well.
All right. So,
all right, I'm sorry. All right.
No, we're good. I've got a perfect one.
All right, what do you got?
I am going to ask chat. So I had a holiday special that I was trying to put on. I put it on yesterday. I was trying to find more than just Christmas games, because I feel like, you know, we have a bunch of Christmas games, you know, and everybody's, you know, celebrating Christmas, but there's other, you know, holidays around here. And I looked for video games that celebrated other holidays, and I cannot find any. I found one, but it was like a child's game that is not something you would bring to a speedrunning marathon. It was like, I don't think anybody's speedrun it, but if they did, it would have been like a 3-4 minute thing. Are there any holiday video games that you are all aware of that aren't just about Christmas? Because I would like to showcase them, but all I can find are Christmas games, like Die Hard. I mean, Die Hard's a Christmas game, you know. There is a Rugrat game that if that is, oh, how is there not one? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I cannot believe that there aren't video games. Like, Hanukkah, I'm shocked. The other ones, like, maybe, like, Western culture hasn't gotten around to, like, knowing enough about it to make the games, but Hanukkah felt like one that I was shocked I could not find a Hanukkah game. There was like even 8 Crazy Nights. I was like, 8 Crazy Nights came out in a time where everything was getting a game, so I cannot believe that it didn't get a game. I mean, Parasite Eve and Miles Morales I thought took place on Christmas and were considered Christmas games. I actually don't know enough about the story of Miles Morales to know whether or not it would be considered for something else.
Yeah, I was like, are there like Thanksgiving games out there and stuff? Are we Gibble Goblin or anything?
I also looked for Thanksgiving games. I can't find it. The closest you can get is like a cooking game, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that's the best we're gonna do. And yeah, there's that big shocker we got right there. All right, gamers, I'll take that. That's so funny that I dropped twice in the 90s. And like, for me, this is not just like, I'm not just saying stuff to just like, oh, this was like I'm actually like a pretty calm and collected guy, despite the way I look. With like speedrunning and everything. That 100 jump, I've never dropped there. It felt like I hit the button at the same time. I'm not claiming it's the controller's fault. It's just, that's more a sign of, that's how tight the inputs are.
Yeah, like
it's bound to happen at some point. Hey, we don't have to use safety save. You know why we failed it the second time, Church? Because the second time I dropped my chain. Now my chain's still going.
Oh, okay. It was manipulation. Mm.
Yeah. Oh, huge manipulation. Are you kidding me? Basically, third time's the charm. I got 3. I jumped on that idiot's head 300 something times. Poor Johnny, dude. And again, you might be wondering, like, oh, well, they're backup strats. And Church brought up, I think, a really, really good thing. That if you're like, oh, I really want to get into running this game, but it's hard. Like, maybe you don't want to learn how to do 100 super jumps. You don't have to. There are super suitless routes. As long as you can get at least like 30. That's great. All right, so now we're going to try to utilize the Shocker lightning-based weakness right here. Nice. We're going to defend with Mario. Scripted, he will always open with Water Blast and feel this power. Oh, gosh, that hurts so bad. And now we're going to utilize the first Coca-Cola actually, like, as an item, not just selling it. Now, potentially one of Peach's backup strats could come into play right here. Use up that Coca-Cola. Oh, he's using it again. All right, backup strat coming in. Bring in Peach. Group hug the team. She wants that backup strat. Ooh, we underdamaged a little bit. That's fine. Boom. All right, we're going to have Mario throw the fright bomb. Now we need to get Gino in here. Back in. To throw another fright bomb. Use another shocker. He's a little underdamaged because I half-timed that last shocker. Use another firebomb. Now he's going to use the Mirage attack. Defend up. Defend up. Utilize jump. All right. There you go. Yeah. So if I had not half-timed that one shocker, he would have died in the perfect amount of turns. But I half-timed it. I buffed it. As they say in golf, I think. I think that's.
I've never heard that, so I'll take your word for that one.
You ever heard duffed it? Dude, so on my channel, I've been doing SNES Mania, which is like playing all the Super Nintendo games. I just beat my 47th and 48th games today. There have already been 4 golf games. There are so many sports games on the SNES, dude. So I have definitely adopted duffed it on any time I miss-hit a shot. Believe it or not, I miss-hit a lot of shots in golf. Golf games are hard, dude.
Golf games are really hard.
We've got coming up after Johnny. I think the second hardest part of the run is the very next area, Land's End. There's just so many difficult movement sections, little mini skips you try to go for. It's tough. We'll see what happens. For now, though, I'm going to head over. I'm going to go to the shop, and I'm going to buy new weapons for Mario, Gino, and Bowser. Boom. Go over. Paratrooper shell. Hurley glove. And the double punch. Double punch. Talk to the elders so we can spawn in Land's End. 3, 4. And make our way downtown. On our way to the 6th star. That's right. We already got 5 stars, gamers. Isn't that cool? I love that. Love that. Gonna pick up another red essence. We're gonna utilize that on the final boss. And now we're gonna come over here. This is technically a slightly slower but more consistent strat. Whereas if you just take the cannon straight up, it'll fall into a pit of dogs. We don't like that. I'm gonna jump here. This is the hardest movement. Oh, it's so hard. Ooh. It's impossible, they might say. I couldn't run. Oh no. Oh, but I gotta wait on the second time. Wait, let them go. Patience, patience. Patience, young one. All right, we got hit once there. Now we got the dreaded bees room. Gotta go in. Oh, jump. Oh, okay. Do it again. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll take it. That's fine. That's fine. Get me on the thing. All right. We didn't get caught by anything on the bees room. Now I'm going to jump to the third one. There's a little strat you can go for to skip over, like, how that mini game like locks you into place. But I haven't worked on it. It's really hard. Now, we get 4 fights with the Shoguns. These beetles are very difficult. But we're going to start off with throwing an ice bomb. And ideally, you freebie this ice bomb 3 times. 33% chance. Can we get 1? Nope, it's gone. All right, so now we have to go to physical attack strats. Another cool mechanic that they put into this game is splash damage. If you perfectly time your physical attacks, you will actually not just deal damage to the main target you're going at, you will also do splash damage to the other ones. All right, swap out for Bowser. Okay. Yeah, and Mario's a little underleveled. So that's why you really want to see at least 1 ice bomb, because now you're going to see Mario's going to get a level up right here, and now his physical attack will be a little stronger. Ideally, you save a couple of seconds on every fight. Just by, like, keeping that ice bomb around. But weren't able to get lucky there. All right, so there's 2 down. Go on to the other 2. Now, if I perfectly time all my attacks, it should theoretically take out all 3 of them. Ooh, unlucky. So right there, I just got a special enemy. That's another, like, added mechanic to this game. They just have a lot more health. Oh, that's enough. It is not worth it to fight them. It takes so much longer to die. Can I get it? All right. A little bit of RNG there. That's okay.
I was going to say, I was guessing there was going to be a 3rd one, because so far we've seen the rule of 3 for this run.
The rule of 3, and it ain't that funny, man. I thought it was supposed to be funny.
Yeah, I've been led to. I guess it depends who you are. Not for the speedrunners. The speedrunners are all sad.
Oh, come on, man. I'm out here crying. I'm crying in the club. Oh no, dude. He's side man. Go back, go back. Yeah, so that was unfortunate. He swapped as I was getting to the pool. Hey, send me back, send me back. Yeah, Land's End is a really... Oh, dude, please. I'll do anything. I'll pay you money. I'm actually timing the hurling of... I'm awful at these attacks. All right. From an execution standpoint, the fights were good. Not good execution of getting in these pools. Oh, come back here, bro. All right, now we got this next star in a box. I get 11 experience points for every enemy I kill. 1, 2, 3. I want to get 21 here. I'm up to like 80 or something. I don't know. I lost track. It's you want to get all these guys, fall down in the corner, and you want to get exactly 4 enemies down here. Okay. You can potentially get more, but it's actually more optimal with combining your levels to wait and get it with this box. Level 12. You should also get level 13 right here. This is the only time we take something other than special with Mallow, that being HP. Gino with more attack. He also gets Gino Whirl. That will get 1 usage in the run, but it's a very important usage. And then Peach, again, we just give her HP every time because you never worry about damage with her. Again, she's so good casually, but in the speedrun, it's all about dealing big damage as fast as you can, and she doesn't really do that. But if you want an invincible god, give her the lazy shell armor and you will never die. Level 11, special. All right, coming up here, we got another cute little skip where I'm going to actually try to line up. I learned a different setup for this today. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, let's go. Shouts to Sean Cass teaching me that. So that might look pretty simple. There's actually a pretty specific lineup you got to do to that. Otherwise, if you just jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. If you just jump straight on the fortune teller's head, the devs are like, tricky, tricky. Not going to let you do that. Oh, first try. Shouts to KBZ. KBZ got that 10th try the other day. Then he will disappear, the fortune teller. And that sucks. You'll have to like reload the room and everything. It's a bad time. I have a fright bomb, so I'm gonna fright bomb it. Fright bomb. With my last fright bomb, swapped Mallow and Shocker. Very good. Got a freebie. All right, we'll take that. All right, that was timed correctly. Good. And then here we might see, we're going to see our other backup Peach strat. Because both the boys are asleep. I was not supposed to do that. That's right, because it's hard. I'm not used to having to do both backup strats. Okay. All right. This is... Gamers, we're fine. This is going to be dumb. All right. Where you at? No. Boop. Group hug. All right. Shocker. We're down a turn now. Oh, and I even under-damaged. Uh-oh. Yeah, Peach, you do that. Unlike the original, you do not have to defeat the enemies. Oh my gosh! Stop putting everybody in a fight! Uh-oh!
Oh, no!
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna switch in Gino. I'm going to use a cleansing juice on Mallow. Oh, this is so cursed, dude. This is so cursed. Oh my god. Yep, and... Okay, then cleansing juice Mario. Oh my goodness. This is cursed. It's not good. I've never seen that attack before in my life. He's eating Mallow. We're so off script, dude. It's the Clay Morton fight all over again. We're having a blow up. Okay, we took them out. We're now ahead on experience. Thankfully, because it's the remake, you don't have to take out the clones. They just go away as well. And you actually do get more experience. My experience routing is all sorts of off now. But that's okay. We learned Snowy with Mallow. That's great. Big AoE ice move. And hey, you know what? It was kind of funny. I'm not used to having to do both of those inputs with Peach. And a lot of times when you're speedrunning this, you're also trying to optimize your combat menus. So a lot of it's muscle memory. So it would normally be down to group hug. That was not group hug. That was down to sleepy time. We're in Monstro Town now. What's it called, right? I don't know.
I think so.
Sure. Monster just makes me think of the whale from Pinocchio. I play Kingdom Hearts a lot. Make our way back downtown. She's like, oh yeah, there's a star upstairs. And you're like, that's not the star we're looking for. So now we're going to spawn in I believe they're called the paratroopers in this. I was screwed up on the quiz later. I always hope I don't see that question. And this is where we're going to get the payout for the 100 super jumps. Right next door, this little canine is going to give you the attack scarf and the super suit. And because we're on such blazing pace, plus like 12 minutes or something stupid, I am going to just sit on the menu for about 5 seconds so everyone can see how big the super suit buff is. Because it's really stupid. If you're like, do you really need the super suit? Again, you don't. People have made routes where you don't get it, but it's really good.
It is very good.
It's kind of stupid how good it is. All right, now we're going to map warp. Go to the Below Me Temple. Do you say Bellome or Below Me? I say below me because I think that's the play on words because there's stuff below him. He's always sitting on something.
All right. You've convinced me.
Heck yeah, let's go. I did something right tonight.
You have won me over rather quickly.
Super Suit Test. Trooper Metal, EXP Booster. All right, here I've got to try to do this. Oh, well, that was... All right, we failed it early. I got to do this in under 11 seconds. That way I can get the Trooper Medal, another very good accessory. It just gives you a lot of good offensive numbers. Go for it. Did we get sub 11? 1068, that's what we like to see. Okay, so here's the super suit. Just for 5 seconds, you can look back through the VOD. There's the numbers buff. Yeah, 40. Yeah, it's very good. All right, moving on. Boom, give you the Trooper Medal and give you the experience booster and take off the Herbie Glove. We actually removed Bowser's weapon right there because it's not going to net save us any attack turns, and it's a longer animation than just doing the physical attack. Oh, do it. Ooh, had to give that beat a little do-si-do right there. The bees on those screens, if they want to catch you, they're just going to kind of catch you. It's great. All right, now we already go into our next boss fight. This whole speedrun feels like a boss rush, dude. Take him out. Do not have the extra ice bomb. So now we're going to see the power of giving Mallow EXP booster for that long. We got Shocker before Eurytovich, or Speartovich if you prefer the remake's name. And then you get Snowy by now, which, bam, big AoE. Ice obviously great on all these enemies right here. And now Gino is going to get to use the Ice Bat, which he shouldn't be snapped to that right now. I have to move over. Yep. We haven't actually gotten very lucky on our freebies. Again, not a big deal. Just changes up some strategies later on. I was hoping complaining about it would get it there, but that's fine. And now we're going to use our next triple move. As you can see, the gauge is fully filled up in the bottom left corner. We're going to hit him with an attack, Snowy, butter him up, and then hit him with the Star Rider special. Boom. I love it. I love that Mallow is so freaking powerful, dude. The MVP of this speedrun. See ya, idiot. Again, fights like that are nice when you're that strong. That you just don't You don't let the boss get to move. It's great. Scroll back down. All right, and now we got to do, I came up with some cool strats for this Vine section coming up, and then Void, the Donkey Kong Country master himself, decided to send it to the next level. He became Goku then. There's like lots of really cool jumps you can do on the vines to just save yourself little bits of time. Oh, hit it. Unity. God, the speedrun's so fast, dude. We're already heading up to Nimbus Land.
Yeah. Like, it is wild how fast you can beat this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the amount of work y'all have put in to get it this far is absurd.
Yeah, shouts to all the routing that's been going. I love getting to mess with speedruns from the ground up and being a part of like the routing process and stuff, which obviously this game like had a good basis for that. Like, you know, there's the original came out. So at first, as you would expect on day one, everyone's just doing what the original route was. But then slowly you realize, hey, wait, there's these chain mechanics. There's the gauge for the triple moves and stuff. How do we utilize those to make fights go even faster? Super jumps got used a lot in OG. Right now, optimally, you're going to see me utilize them 3, basically 4 times. One time I'll try to use up ultra jumps, which I'm definitely going to get now with that extra experience. Yeah, it's now it's only a couple times. Utilize a lot of different characters. Mallow gets way more usage in this run with stuff like Shocker and Snowy so late. Cool. We're up to Nimbus Land. We're buying the Mega Glove, and I think I'm going to do kind of a semi-safety strat that I came up with the other day. I'm just going to buy some pick-me-ups. Buy the Mega Glove, equip that. Yeah, and then just have maxed out pick-me-ups in case weird stuff goes wrong at the end of the run. You got the cash. Buy it. Talk to Gar right here. Mallow finally realizes, hold up, wait a minute. I'm not a tadpole. I'm a cloud, dog. I'm a cloud in
Mallow's
pants.
a tadpole.
No, look at him. He's the fluffiest little tadpole you ever seen.
Yeah, the fluffiest tadpole.
Yeah. Wait. There's no way. Was I allowed to? Nimbus Land, I'm scrolling down my notes right here. I almost have this run memorized. It's honestly, for all the RPGs I've speedrun over the years, this is probably one of the easiest ones to just have the full thing memorized because it's pretty quick. But there's a lot of like, I don't want to mess up a menu. There's a lot of spots where we swap the EXP booster around in particular. And obviously, if you have it on the wrong character at the wrong time, all of a sudden you miss level ups. As long as you get, honestly, Shocker and Snowy by the times we did, from here it's really just minor time saves, a few less attacks on different bosses, but still, don't want to waste too much time. Another banger track. Again, I've said it multiple times tonight. Shouts to Yoko Shimomura for making a absolutely gorgeous soundtrack with what little she had to work with the Super Nintendo back in 1995, 6, whatever it might have been when she made it. And then being like, oh, I know how to stay true and faithful to that original, but also enhance it with, you know, many generations of gaming and what was at her disposal. Nimbus Land banger. Chad, I want to hear, what's your favorite music track in Super Mario RPG? Church, do you have a favorite? Forest Maze is a lot of people's favorite.
I think the sound, like the one that plays at the end over the credits, is very
it's so
good.
beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
Yeah, this is some of my favorite credit sequences to watch after you PB. It's so good. For me, it's the next dungeon coming up. Barrel Volcano. It's a bop. That thing's on fire.
It is. It really is.
It legitimately is. It's kind of a problem.
Some might say it is too on fire.
Yep. it burns my butt a lot. Now they brought back this fun little mini game. I think this is cute. It doesn't overstay its welcome. This is like an iconic part of this game. Even in a speedrun, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad it's still here.
Yeah, I think if
That's
it
right.
went on
I
like
will cry if they ever find a skip for this.
I think if it went on like another minute or two, it would be too long. I think this is just the right length. Like,
it's like 60 seconds. Yeah.
They do a really good job with all of the mini games of keeping it just the right length.
What? Dodo's one of my favorite characters in the game. He's great.
Oh, absolutely.
He absolutely is. This man's... he hates his job. He's like, why am I here? Honestly, this is a good candidate for best song. That's a pretty good one.
It is.
Boo-doo-doo-doo. What? To note, if you fail that, I think like 2 or 3 times, you do have to fight him. And you might not even get this accessory. This has a little one-off strat coming up in a little bit with the feather. It's another kind of like the Zoom shoes. It just speeds you up, which would be good for getting Gino a quick turn in the Axum Rangers boss fight coming up. Now, running through the palace is another really difficult part to like not get into a bunch of fights. I think they made it a little easier on the original. The hardest dodge is definitely this little fan enemy that's coming up. It's hard enough to where I don't really know how to do it. So I'm going to take the fight and run away. Jump through that trio of idiots. Smack this. Get another FP. Come on in. Jump. Oh, no. I was too weak. Oh, I hope my family isn't watching. I've done shame upon the family name. Cut in the corner here. Jump over the forky. No, dude, run away. I've never actually gotten in a fight with that forky. I'm terrible. Why would you have me on, Church? This is your fault.
Look, I think that you are doing a great job.
Thanks, I needed that. All right, don't give me any special enemies. Don't you do it. All right, we didn't do it. All right, so Chad, I've always said this with a run. Optimally, you actually want to do untimed attacks, which would drop my chain here, but I've never had a chain this deep, and I always said if I did, I'm a time these attacks. Believe it or not, we're not on PB pace, so it's fine. It's extremely
really?
fine. Yeah, I don't know. A couple things here and there. Yeah, I held back. I let y'all look at the screen for 5 seconds. Otherwise, this has been a perfect speed run.
That really killed your PB chance right there.
That did it right there. That's behind. Swap Bowser. And Geno boost Mario. Attack, attack, attack. So after a certain amount of damage and just attacks, that will break open the egg. And then basically you just want the super suit and attack scarf that we got to just carry you through this fight. 3 perfectly timed Mario attacks, you're good. All right. Yeah, so again, there's a couple spots in there where you would just, because you have to do a certain amount of hits just to break the egg, you would actually do untimed stuff to save a little bit of time. Put in Mallow, and then I'm going to equip, oh, that was, yeah, that's fine. And then I want to give you the EXP booster. All right, so here's, I'm going to go, and then I'm going to jump. Yep, and you can avoid actually getting in that fight, but it's really tight, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't care. I haven't learned that one yet. Boop, and then we're gonna Snowy again. Snowy really good for clearing these idiots. The Troopa medal, while not obviously as powerful as like Super Suit and stuff, is more than good enough to get your secondary damage dealer up strong enough to clear a lot of things. I need to stop clicking on this stuff because then I gotta scroll down again. Okay. So actually, because I took out the Mallow clone earlier, I'm actually going to let myself only have to defeat a certain amount of enemies with the star in the volcano. But before we get there, we got 2 stars left in the run. We got 1 coming up in this run. We're going to clear all the bird enemies, including Dodo himself. And that should be enough to get Mario his level 12 buff, giving him, in particular, more attack. Because Mario, for the most part, it's easy to memorize the level ups. Because most characters, it's like Bowser, you pretty much always give him attack. Geno, it's mostly attack with a few HPs. Geno, it's almost always special. Mario is actually pretty balanced, attack and special, based on whether you're wanting to jump or fireball on fools, or you just want to straight attack them. All right, wiggle my way through. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, okay. I understand. Oh, they're coming for me. They're coming for that booty. They got 4 birds, the 5, the 6, and the big bird. All right, Mario gets level 12 right here. Give him the attack. And from here, Mario just gets special the rest of the way. Should ideally get level 15 before the end of the game. All right. This next menu, we're going to swap back in Bowser over Mallow. And we're going to give Mario the attack scarf, Bowser the EXP booster, and then the Troopa medal, because that's going to swap things around, give the correct things to the correct characters. Attack EXP Troopa. And warp straight back, and boom, you go right in the cutscene. All right, so we've got a 2-phase fight here with Valentina. She has 2,000 HP, but before we get there, Dodo is going to take whoever is in the middle slot off into another arena, and they have to fight. Because I freebied a firebomb earlier, I'm going to get to throw that, and I will get to 2-round Dodo. Throw up a little firebomb, do a little unarmed attack with Bowser. Bam, we're going on to the next phase. Once we get back to Valentina, we got to deplete that 2,000 HP. Optimally, I like to try to take her out with 4 Mario attacks and 3 collectively from Geno and Bowser. Geno is going to be alive, hopefully at least long enough to Geno boost Mario. Give him that big attack buff and defensive bump, mainly the attack buff. And then hopefully not then die instantly, but Valentina has a ton of AoE she likes to spam. Boom, firebomb, bring it out. Fine. Oh, we going for the double. The daily double. All right, there's phase 1 down. Now we head back. All right, Valentina, what you want? You gonna give me the slap? You gonna give me the crystal? Or are you gonna give me stuff I can't block? She goes first. Let's go. That's what I like to see. This time that duffed it. So I'm under a little bit of damage. Nice. She's being very kind right now. That should screen transition. Yep. So she's at like the minimum bar to go to the next phase. I think it's like 800 HP or so. And now Bowser's going to come in. I don't know if Bowser always go first here or not. It's kind of weird. All right, so we're 2 and 2. 200 chain. No one's been taking really any damage, so this won't kill anyone. 3 and 2. 3 and 3. I'm going to do a little bit of extra right here, because I mistimed. All right, Mario didn't miss or anything. All right, good fight. Good fight. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see right there. We have, I mean to jinx it. We have cracked 200 chain. What has happened? 203. Mallow, just keep pumping special, buddy. Boop. Yo! Church, you'd be proud of me.
But
I just got a gold.
heck yeah. We in there.
And that's nuts how cracked I am at video games.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only 11
Spike.
minutes and 30 seconds now. I still am reeling over what Clay Morton did at the start of this run, dude.
Dude,
That was
3
unreal.
in a row. And not killing Mario. Like,
I know. Like, I don't say this a lot. I know there are children watching, but I'm just going to say it. Bruh. Come on, man. Game, you got to give me a shot. You got to give me a shot. All right, we're going to swap Mallow back in. We're going to give Mario the EXP booster again. Mainly, the big thing is we're just trying to make sure he's got level 15 before the very end of the run, and also ideally level 14 before you get to the machine-made Euryditage. Just so we can use Ultra Jump strats there. It's not a big deal, but it'd be cool. I'd like it. And then Mallow gets Tuba Metal, and we're warping. And then we're going into the best banger of the game. My opinion, chat. Also fact. Barrel Volcano. Which is also another one of the hardest sections of the run to execute. The movement in there is very tough. Again, I'm up a little bit. Oh. EXP booster, over for the Troopa Medal. Go back to Nimbus Land and then immediately fall back down. Fall in the hole. Chad, I hope y'all are doing well tonight. I hope everybody's having a fun night. Good holiday season. Hope you got a lot of fun things in your stockings or whatever you celebrate.
I hope you're not waiting.
My heart.
I hope you're not waiting for this run to end to go Christmas shopping.
Listen, I gotta get out the door.
Yeah, you gotta pick this up, buddy.
I gotta start going fast.
I looked over at the time and I was like, oh, Spike still has to shop. I think you're an hour behind me though, so it's not as bad.
Yeah, I've got time. But we gotta go, gamers. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me be safe here. Yeah, that works. That's fine. I course corrected the experience.
So, somebody asked what happened with Clay Morton. So, we don't know the exact number. Spike said it felt like 10%. Spike got hit with 3 10% AoE unblockable attacks in a row, and the second one didn't kill Mario, which would have actually been better. So, Spike got ultra wrecked on RNG.
Oh, giga destroyed.
Yeah.
Some good movement in those rooms back there. Now we gotta try to skip this, dump it. It's hard. And then come down here. All right, very nice. If you get into a fight with him, you actually can't run away. You have to. Now this guy, we gotta come in. Oh, okay, well, move over. No. I don't love this. Going for the snowy. This guy, they've actually found ways you can skip this guy, but it's kind of not really worth it and you have to rework the EXP routing. Now, I gotta see. I've had these guys be jerks. I just got a fright bomb there? All right, so if they jam the doorway, you have to walk into that load zone. So this was kind of all I could do. It's a bit of an unfortunate spot. This guy also you can't run away from. He's not too hard to skip, but you know, it's fine. Make our way into Guy Fieri's shop right here. Put on the attack scarf and use all those flower items we had before. And now we go into the Czar Dragon. He's a dragon. Jump to 1, 2, 3, 4, over to 6, over to 8, run off and go. I don't know what the optimal strat is there. That's what I do. I don't know. Yep. So we're going to utilize a lot of Mario attacks with the Super Suit Attack Scarf combo into the Snowies. Geno boosting Mario. This is a 2-phase boss fight. Ideally, 2 Mario attacks and 2 Snowies take out the first phase. Okay. Ooh, don't love that. I half blocked it. That's enough to fully die later, though, if he's kind of a jerk. Ah, and that dropped the chain, finally. Yo, our old friend, the Flame Wall. Yeah, so now I've got to also build back up the chain. Thankfully, once you get... how close is this? Yeah, so now let's Geno boost Mario. All right, what are you doing, bud? Oh my gosh. He's being a jerk waffle. So we're going to go for different strats here because that's going to re-knock out both the boys. I don't... do you just have Mario solo this? I think that's kind of what this has to turn into. Dang, that is by far the furthest I've ever brought an unbroken chain. I think you do bring in Bowser here. Bowser can do, like, decent supplemental damage. He's got 1,800 health overall. Sure, I blocked that attack. And then re-put in Geno. That's to make up, because at that point, he was, well, tight. Dude, please die. I couldn't time, like, any of my punch gloves correctly. Because later on, after this, I would have had to menu him in anyways. There's the token usage of the feather. It's going to speed up Geno so he can get an attack later. Dang, dude. I wanted to keep that unbroken chain through the whole run. The big psycho. The Axum Rangers. Once again, we like boss fights where we basically don't let them get to attack. So we're going to try to slaughter them with as many big AoEs as we can. So we're going to be coming in here. We're going to jump on Axum Yellow to kind of butter him up a little bit. And we're going to hit him with Snowy and another Clown Car Barrage. And you're going to see I'm going to swap back in Bowser, which might make you think, well, why'd you take Bowser back out in that last fight? It's because Geno being fast enough with the feather gives you enough of a speed stat to where then it gets to Geno, and then I'm going to swap him for Bowser. It's kind of a common little technique you can use in this game of just give a character a high speed stat and then swap them out for your bruiser. Dang it, I didn't split. Skip that one. I keep forgetting. I'm clicked into the thing. I gotta scroll back. Okay. I think I basically have this memorized, but you know, make sure. Let me bring it over here. And I won't do that anymore. All right, into the Axum Rangers fight. With AoEs, we should be able to take them out in 2 sets. Plus just a Mario jump on the Axum Yellow. Which I should still be on super jumps. So I just gotta tap up to jump. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. The little backup strat. Bring in Bowser. Hit him with the Clown Car Barrage. This should take out both pink and green. Apparently, you could potentially roll high enough to where yellow could also get knocked out there. But that is random. I've never seen it. Now bring in Snowy. This should simultaneously take out black, yellow, and red, which is convenient because it skips over the black and yellow Rangers complaining and everything, and then red having to talk back to them. Now, Breaker Beam destroys you. It's ridiculous. Mario with the Super Soon Attack Scarf barely survives this, so he can pick up Mallow. Yup, that is just a ridiculous attack. Pick up Mallow again. Bring in the Shocker. I keep freebeing them. Swap in Gino. Perfectly timing the attack so far. Charging. I'm gonna take the sweaty time save here. If I mistimed that Shocker, I wasn't gonna die because it would have swapped in Bowser and Peach, but it would have been bad. We would have hated that. Let's get out of here. I never understood why you only get 17 experience here. Such a weirdly small amount. All right.
It feels really weird for endgame.
Yeah, like you're so deep into the game. Why did that colossal boss fight give you 17 experience? That was like a game of Mad Libs. They're like, how much do the Axum Rangers get? I got 17. All right, 17 it is. Put it on the board.
They were playing bingo, and that's the ball that came out.
Yep. 17 red. All right, that does it. Whoever gives you the red star gives you 17 experience. I don't care how, there's so, that's like the first area can give you 17 experience. Like, what's going on, dog? What's going on? All right, 6 stars down. There's only one left, chat, but it is the most tumultuous to try to obtain. We got to get back. We got to talk to Mallow's parents, the big tadpoles, and they will give us access to the bus to get to Bowser's Keep. Go to the end of the run. Very helpful. This is kind of the last, little breather you get. Because, again, the run just, as you can tell, it just goes the entire time.
Somebody said they rolled 5d20s. Look, I hope they didn't roll 17 on 5d20s. That's my luck. That's a number I get with my d20s. That's...
All right, bring him in. We don't do a menu yet. See, there's 3 more menus I gotta do. Yeah, I should the run from here. So yeah, going into Bowser's Keep, there's gonna be a couple rooms where we gotta dodge some enemies in the beginning. And then after that is the 6 doors. 2 of them send you into little action rooms where you just gotta do some platforming and such. 2 of them send you into the topper mini games, like the quizzes he'll give you and stuff like that. The final map warp of the run. And 2 of them send you into battle rooms. The battle rooms are horrendously slow. You do not want to do them. So, if we get them, in OG, you would actually just unequip everyone. You would then have the characters faint, and then that would send you back out, and you'd have to go into the rooms again. There was RNG manipulation found for the original years ago where they figured out how to make it consistent. You will always get the 4 non-battle rooms, which obviously super sick. The remake does not yet have manipulation of any sort. It's actually a relatively glitchless run so far. We'll see if things are found. Really no manipulations. But the devs for the remake were so kind in that if you do get any of the rooms, you can actually just press minus and just quit out of the room. So now instead of a minute plus that you lose for each of the 2 battle doors you would go into, you lose 7 seconds. I know we've been talking about frames and stuff all of the time. Compared to what it was, you'll absolutely take, I got worst RNG, I lost 14 seconds. Absolutely.
Yeah, compared to losing a minute every time. Yeah, I think that every single chance you get.
Yeah. So, now we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure my PB actually skipped both doors. So that was cool. So, guaranteed time loss coming up. jump over this guy, run around, boop, wait on this guy, and then run past this one. He'll always jump high. All right, so here's the room. Here are the 6 doors. Obviously, it's fastest to go for doors 2, 3, 4, 5 as they're just closed. What do we get? All right, we're 1 for 1. Here it's a game of 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then we force them to do 21. The amount of times he hits the box is random. You basically want to try to get either 10, 15, 10 or 15, and then that guarantees you. They can't avoid it. Here, you just hit the switches. You know which ones to hit. It knocks down all the ones around them. And then we get the cannonball puzzle. This is the one where, like, I remember I had to, like, make up a route for myself. I don't know what, like, an optimal route is. Bam, I come over here, I hit both of these middle ones. Obviously, the big thing is just don't fail it. Otherwise, you go back to the start of the room. And that sucks. You over. Here, I'm going to knock both the middle ones down here again. Pop it. Lock it. Drop it. I ran out of words. 3A1. All right, so that's one of them down. 1 room down, 3 to go. I'm going to want to get the boxes at the end of 3 of these 4 because they're going to give you rock candies and a better weapon for Mallow. All right, can we go 2 for 2? Oh, we get the topper quiz. All right, I don't know all these answers. Which monster does not? The terrapin. How many legs? 6? What is that? A carrot. How much does the female build? 1. Okay. What is Cinder Tuck? The inn? Yep. 30 minutes. What was Peach doing? She was looking at flowers. Who was the leader? Okay. Got a couple of softball questions there. We'll take it. Now's the barrel counting minigame. There are patterns to this. I don't know them. I just count. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's like little groupings you can kind of look at and see, all right, if it's this high, you add those numbers, stuff like that. Now he brings you to the big boy. 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, 25, 28, 31, 34, 37, 44, 7. 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, 25, 28, 31, 34, 37, 44, 7, 47, I think it's 7. I got miscounted the second time. Okay. I'm gonna trust the first time I did it. I added a number I didn't need to. And then here it's just simply deducing who came in first, second, third, fourth. I placed the same, he's third. I outdid Kip. First, second, third, fourth. Okay. Thankfully, if you get what he said, then you can actually determine it off just talking to 2 of them. 1, 2, 3. You came in fourth. You do it. All right, cool. All right, 2 rooms down. We're 2 for 2. Gives me another rock candy. There is an inventory max that you can have to a lot of different items, including rock candies that only have 3. All right, 2 for 3. We could skip one of them. That's the battle room. And so I lost 7 seconds there. Okay. Nope. Go. Nice. Good room. Now we get the cannonball, I believe. Yep. Cannonball room sucks. If these bombs decide to attack you, they just don't want to attack you. Oh, especially this guy. This guy's Usain Bolt. Oh, God. And I think this is... Oh, no. Donkey Kong's the last one. And I'm trying to get a firebomb in this room and a Coca-Cola at the end. Ding, ding. Look at how high-res that lava is. Unreal. Oh, no! I'm Slippery Jones out here, man. Oh, I'm awful.
I believe in you, Spike.
Please. Isometric platforming. Believe it or not, it is difficult. Wait.
Yeah, it is not easy.
Okay. Got a weird corner on that. That was a little off what I normally want it to be. Because I'm feeling the lava. Lava. Yeah, pretty much gotta wait for this one. Okay, give me the cola. Yeah, give me the sonic cymbals. All right, it's a 50-50 chat. Team 6. Oh. Ah. Boom, 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 boom. Saw about the battle doors. All right, so coming over to 1, we're going to hold forward here. We know this is the only one that's left. Hit it. I think I actually could have skipped that first one because I freebied the Fright Bomb earlier. Oh my goodness. Stop falling off the platform, Spike Vegeta. What are you doing? Here we're actually going to intentionally fall off it, though. Boop. Because that's going to map warp us as long as you touch that platform up to this bit. A little bit faster. Yeah, another firebomb here. And now we get Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is random, so you got to react to whatever he gives you. Boop. Oh, no. Oh, no. That wasn't very RC Cola gaming of me. Are you serious? I've never seen him do that. He always just chills. Donkey Kong. Oh, bruh. I've never seen him throw out a barrel at the last second.
You're getting hardcore trolled today.
That was nuts. Gamers, I know this is a GDQ. I ain't never seen that before. That has never happened before. I've never seen that. What the heck? All right, now we get a little boss rush here to end off Bowser's Cube. We get Wiz-A-Koopa first. That's right. They changed it to Wiz-A-Koopa. I don't know why. Hit him with the attack. Hit him with the Fright Bomb. Why do I have 3 Fright Bombs? That's not right. Oh, we keep freebeing them. They won't go away. He's hit me with the water blast. Ow. Hit him with the sonic cymbals. See ya, idiot. One boss down. On to Boomer. Boomer is this. If I had kept a perfect chain going this far, I could pretty much guarantee you I'd drop it to Boomer. Boomer has a lot of very fast attacks that if you're not super tight with your inputs, they look very similar, especially if he uses Skewer. If he uses Skewer, it's over. I've actually never blocked that attack. Not one time.
No, it's Spike right here on the GDQ stream, I believe. It's the first time.
I'm gonna get it.
I think you're gonna get, well, if the RNG gives it to you.
Yeah, we gotta, I mean, hopefully I just don't see it. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't see the darn thing. Optimally, he will go down to 3 jumps and 3 shockers right here. But that's assuming you never drop chain and whatnot. And this is, once again, the laggiest room in the game. Oh, was that early? No, it was not. Okay, good. We blocked that one. Which you might say, oh, you had a resistance to it. It still counts if you got the block timing right or not. Nice. Okay. So hard. So now I'm just going to defend around because I think Mario should be able to get him right here. Oh, well. This will build up chain a little bit at least. Yeah. So now I'll have 3 chain, which should be enough to where I can do the optimal, just tap right. Yeah, it's just jump. Yeah, right once. Yeah, Blast is another one of the most awkward attacks to block in the entire run. It's just like a bunch of vomit on screen, and then at 80% of the way through the animation, it's like, sure, you can block it then. Those are always the hardest ones. All right, up to the final of this trio, this little boss rush here, we have got Exor, the big sword himself. Make sure you watch out when you come up close to him because the camera's going to zoom in on him and he's going to go, good. It's really cute. This is the only time we're going to use Geno Whirl. Geno Whirl is a special move by Geno that on any basic enemy, if you time it correctly, it does 99 damage. It is not supposed to work on any bosses, but for whatever reason in the original and now in the remake, which you imagine was intentional, if you're able to bring down Exor's defenses, 99 damage. But it's a very tight window and it's very awkward to look at. So let's see if we can get it. At first, have to break the defenses. Use a Mario jump on the eye. Good. See, I told you, he good. Okay, that's enough. Ooh, early. Okay, fend up, do it again. Okay, we got it second try. That one is, that fight is actually incredibly difficult if we weren't able to do that. Exor is a beast of a boss. So, at least we got out of there. I'm down chain, which is probably going to extend the next boss fight against Countdown a little bit. Only rocking the 2 chain going in. Into the final dungeon. Smithy's Factory. Another extremely demanding dungeon movement-wise in the speedrun. Lots of enemies you got to dodge, including some particularly hard rooms to move through between these kind of next 2 boss fights, Countdown and Cloaker/Domino. Countdown, we're going to try to utilize splash damage with Mario and some AoEs like Snowy and one final usage from Bowser for another Clown Car Barrage. Wait on this one. Boom. Go. This guy. 2. Get this one at a diagonal to avoid the little jelly boys. Also, man, I love when speedruns end on their coolest bits, and I love running through the factory. The factory feels so epic, right? You always want that as a speedrunner. All right, here we go. Attack Snowy Candy. Oh. And you can see just barely filling up this meter in time for Bowser to come in. My rock candy's at? Where you at? All right, now there's a little bit of RNG that comes into play. Okay. Oh, don't you do it. Okay. I was like, don't use it on Mallow. Mario and Geno have resistances against it. Okay. Okay, I actually timed something right. I did one thing correct tonight. Thank God. And when they're Snowy, and bring in Bowser for, as long as things go optimally, his final usage in the run. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, they're still gone. That's good. He's going to heal up here. Now we're going to jump again. This might work with a Bowser kill. Nah, he's got to do one more. Yeah, I was a little under damaged there because I came in with no chain. Boom. All right, so again, I think this is the hardest section of dodging enemies in the entire run. Let him fall, then jump, boop. Hit him at the corner. Go for it. We got this conveyor belt room right here. Coming after this, we have the dreaded Boo Room. Also pick up a safety royal syrup. Coming here in a second. This blue. Ah! That is so hard to do in that with the cornering in this game. Make our way across. Locked in. All right, and now these I don't know why this works, but it works. Oh! No, it didn't work there because I didn't execute it correctly. Run away. I'll hopefully be able to get it on the next one. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait on these rangers. 1, 2, 3, 80, 27. Bring it in. Jump in. Oh, yeah. So you can somehow, like, jump over his shoulder as he's transitioning going down. Ugh. All right. Well, that was almost good. Is he special? He's not. Oh, I didn't get the thing. All right. Super jump. Why am I so down on damage? Run away. Or why am I so down on experience? Huh. Well, we don't get to ultra jumping. I was so thrown off. "17 super jumps as a backup into a rock candy. Takes out his 800 HP pretty conveniently. Yeah, so I guess I didn't level up enough with Mario. So I will do a different course correct here in a second then.
Weird, because you definitely took the extra clone, so you should be.
Yeah, I thought I was good, but okay. I thought... Boom, Gino, push you over to level 14, attack. And that'll open this up, drop in. And now we've got Cloaker and Domino. Depending on which of these two enemies you take out, we're going to like to take out Cloaker, the more physical-based one. That determines what the next phase is going to be. We primarily want to keep Domino alive because now he's going to have 1,500 HP in phase 2 instead of 25. So now it's going for a jump. Into a shocker. Bring in Gino after these attacks. Blizzard can't block that. Nice, good block. Gino boosts Mario. Second to last time we're going to be boosting Mario in this run. Or just using Gino boost, period. Okay. Only needed the Mallow attack there. And then now going into this, I got to do 1,500 HP. For the most part, Mario does close to 500 damage. If you're able to, then kind of ideally, you do 2 Mario attacks and like 3 with the others. I think that's going to take out Mal. Oh, he was the only one who could die from that. All right, we're fine. Solidify. I say probably going to kill on the Gino attack here. Oh, well. Okay, still enough. I was forgiven for my mistakes. Sorry, Bowser, you're ideally not used anymore. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to do this. We're going to put on the EXP booster. Oh, I should have waited. Well, actually, attack scarf. Just to make sure it doesn't screw up this fight. I came up with a little bit of a course correct strat. I don't know why Mario was short. I thought I counted things correctly. I took out 2 clones. So now we've got the inner factory right here. We got 4 more rooms of bosses to take out, including the clerk right here. I do another Thunderbolt. We got one more instance here of Mal getting to be the MVP as we give him the super suit. Other than that, Mario holds the super suit like the entire run. Okay, so the course correct I do here is now I give the EXP booster to Mario. Since Mario ideally doesn't do anything in this next fight, he's just going to double this XP, and it'll guarantee he gets level 15 for the Smithy fight. Because I have to do a menu right after this next fight anyways, where I'm giving him the super suit bat, and he'll just get the super suit and the attack scarf. One final rock candy given to us. I don't think we freebied either of the ones earlier. It's nice to have at least one rock candy going into Smithy, the final boss, but it's not the worst thing. Thank you, Toad. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, ideally, you just throw out 2 snowies here. Why the blue dude gets decked by the ice move, I don't know. I don't think they're weak to it. I think it's just Mallow's really strong with the super suit. And coming up for Peach fans out there, you've already seen her do more backup strats than she should have. But, yeah, her one completely routed in strat is her sleepy time coming up. Double defend. Into another snowy. Bada bing, bada boom. AoEs do their job. All right. Our third of our 4 instances of using super jumps coming up here pretty soon. I want to use it on the director right here, as he counters every single attack you do. Boop, super suit. And the primary benefit of super jumps, even though they are a slow animation, is just bosses don't get to attack. And because he counters everything you do, it's worth it to try to super jump him here. Ideally, we have it routed out down to the bottom number, 33. Okay, perfect.
Nice, nice.
And then we use another rock candy to do the last 296, 300 HP here, but also clear the mallets at the same time. All right, we're coming up on the penultimate fight. We have got Gunyoke right here. Gunyoke is another boss that loves to spam Breaker Beam, which you saw earlier on the Axum Rangers. Basically just melts your entire party, so we don't like that. So now we're going to bring in Peach for her one big strat in the run. Jump on you. Go for a little snowy action, because they're also weak to ice. And she is just going to put him to sleep. Bring her in. Where's that sleepy time? Rotate it, rotate it, rotate it. There's a 1% chance this misses. Please don't do that. I don't want to see that. Okay, it did not miss that. Our last rock candy, unless we freebie here. Nope. Yeah, we did not get lucky on those this run. That's fine. You have to go for some slower strats on the final boss. Ice Bomb, we're going to swap back to Gino, just have him ready to go. Defend up, use another snowy. And we are into the final boss fight, gamers. If I course corrected correctly, then Mario should get level 15 right here, giving him one more big boost before the final boss. Yeah, that has a Mario 15. That's good. Yay, backup strats. Okay. Smithy, in total, has 10,000 HP we have to deplete. 2,000 in the first phase, which we're going to try to do mainly with super jumps. Because I'm down the rock candy, I'm going to have to do a few more. Ideally, it's going to be based off of whatever Mario's attack here is. If it's 245 HP or more, that means I'm going to be doing 50 super jumps. Otherwise, it's 51. Because, again, the special damage is completely set. So we know down to the single super jump how many we have to do. After that, we're going to be going into Phase 2. Phase 2 of Smithy, 8,000 HP, was recently routed to be completely different about a week or two ago. I don't know, about 2 weeks ago. Where for a long time, we were just doing like 130-something super jumps on him. As it turns out, the super jumps were so slow, it is better to take the small risk and just do regular jumps and shockers and pound out a good 1,000+ damage per turn. As long as you're good at the fight and you can block all of his attacks. Easier said than done. Let's see how it goes. Smithy, 10,000 HP. Let's go game. $234, that's a low roll. A shocker right here. All right, bomb next turn. We're going to Geno boost Mario for the final time. Ideally, the final time. He's going to do a scripted sledge here every time. Not quite killing anyone, but definitely buttering him up. One final set of super jumps. Perfect. Now we bring in the firebomb. I got thrown up by different strats. And that should be just enough to push him to phase 2. So now we go and I've got what? 26 FP to work with. So that's what? 8, 11 a turn, 22. I could actually, yeah, that's actually the perfect amount to where turn 1, we are going to use a Star Rider with Geno. That should pump over 900 HP right off the bat. Do 3 physical attacks with them to get him close to 2k down before he even transforms. He then is always going to go into Tank Head first, which is weak to Shocker, weak to the lightning attacks. We're going to jump every turn. We're going to Shocker every turn. We're going to Geno boost Geno himself. And then on the second turn, I should have just enough FP routed out. So we're going to do Jump, Shocker, Coca-Cola to get all my health back, but more importantly, get all 45 of my FP back. Also, epic music. Let's do it. Wow, a perfect fight. Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. So that was really obviously good execution, but like also very good luck. Ideally, he doesn't switch off Tank Head. The second best thing he can do is go to Mage Head, which takes massive physical damage. That's what you like to see. Is he just don't transform. Oh my god, how is this run sub 3? What happened? So the time is going to be coming up after the next couple of text boxes. We get this little cutscene. But yeah, you were going to say, Church?
I was gonna say for us being 11 minutes at some point, you're not far off your PB with this.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't even have to reload the save or take the safety save on super jumps. I was like, we don't do that. But I know obviously we got other shows and whatnot we got to do here. Church, I want to give you time. I just want to give a big shout outs to the Super Mario RPG remake speedrunning, obviously even the original. But the Super Mario RPG speedrunning community is awesome. A bunch of super cool people. I've loved getting to be a part of it, down in the trenches with them, creating the route for this game. It's a super cool speedrun to get into. And again, if you're like, real quick and time. That was gold. That's it. If you want to get into the game and you're like, I want to get into it, but 100 super jumps intimidates me or anything, there's absolutely easier routes. Maybe like wiggler jumps and whatnot intimidate you. There are ways to not have to do those and lose very minimal amounts of time. Not doing 100 super jumps is, again, that like 5 to 10 minutes, but I think that's a good thing to potentially have to give up in order to just run this game. It's so much fun. Like I said, as far as like a turn-based RPG speedrun goes, it pounds out so fast. You get through it. So, yeah. Shouts to community. Join it. It's great. Go to speedrun.com and click on that little Discord button for the game. It's a lot of fun. Church, thanks for having me, buddy.
Thank you so much for being on, Spike. It's been awesome to spend these past 3 hours with you. You did a great job with the punches you were given. To come back with a sub 3 with what you were given, Spike, great job.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that, obviously. So we got triple flame wall and Miss Mario. Come on, man.
Your early game with the RNG was just brutal for you, but you pulled it back. So GG, Spike. You did a great job.
It was good.
I know normally people like watching the cutscene, but you got shopping to do. We got other things, so
I gotta get to the stuff.
You gotta. I'm surprised you're still here. I can't believe you didn't time and just bolt.
Done. Cut. See ya.
Spike, where'd you go? Yeah, huge shout out to everybody who did runs today, to the communities for all of them, especially the SMRPG community. I know we've said it a lot, but they really are such a great community, and they really are doing their best to help everybody who comes in and to help them learn the run. So seriously, if you think you might have even a little bit of fun running this, just give it a try. Just join the Discord. With that said, we don't have anything more for you today. We are going to have our third and final day of the best of 2023 runs. If you did miss any of the runs today, though, in about 40-50 minutes, we are going to do reruns of today so that you can catch up on any of the runs you missed. With that said, we are going to... that's it for us today, so we'll see you all tomorrow for the rest of the best of 2023 speedruns. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night, everyone.